that you had to go through for that, right?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello!
Congratulations, Badger, on getting first. Oh my god. Got it before David. David's not even here.
David's sleeping.
You're fine, Quiz Cap. Everyone's not obligated to show up, although it's nice when people show up.
You're a little bit away from your mic, just to let you know.
Oh. I was about to say, you don't have to show up. You're not obligated to. But it's nice when people show up because it helps the channel.
Yeah. You're not punching in for a shift. You're here to hang out and watch us talk about dick jokes.
Okay, sure.
What's up, Rice Gaming? There's a joke to be made there. I'm just not funny enough to think of it right now.
I am, but I'm not going to say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday. It is the start of a new week, and with that, we have new opportunities for fun. Some things on the horizon that seem pretty interesting. We now have a temporary, secondary moon, ladies and gentlemen, all before GTA 6. How does that make you feel?
Sorry, what?
Yeah. There's like a asteroid that's now stuck in our gravitational pull since 2024, and it's going to start leaving in like late November.
Asteroid, large asteroid.
It's like a large one. I'm calling it a second moon. People are calling it a second moon. It's technically smaller than our moon. It's more, I don't know, like
rough estimate in size, because if it hits us, we're fucked.
Let me pull up the tweet that talked about it. But yeah, it's going to be leaving our orbit fully in 2085. Current estimates show. Scrolling. Here we go.
Hello, Scott. How you doing?
What's up, Scott? So yeah, guys, we have a second moon. Looking it up right now.
Is it actually in the orbit of Earth, or is it like outer orbit, like it's just an ellipse?
Let me try to find the actual article thing, because it just highlights on Twitter.
Oh, that's on Twitter. People probably bullshitting.
So it's let me just see the fucking. So it's it's designated 2024 PT5. It is a small asteroid. It is being considered tiny on the celestial body scale. It's gonna. Apparently, it's been talked about since 2024, but it's now kind of hanging out here. It was visible in November last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, meme guy, I saw that still. It's great. It's being called PT5 for short. They're saying it's an asteroid, most likely from the Arjuna Belt. The asteroids that orbit the sun. And we more or less have picked it up, and it's going to be leaving us in about 2085, 2086. But it is considered a small asteroid.
Second moon, like we can see it at night? No. Pretty sure we can't see it at night because it's small.
No, we were only able to see it for a week in 2024 briefly. And it was, from what I'm reading on articles from almost a year ago, it should have been leaving. However, it seems that it's leaving at a much slower rate and is now estimated to be leaving in 2085, 2086. So yeah, we have a new moon.
That's no moon, that's a space station. had to do it.
In other, that's fair. It's fair. In other news, TwitchCon was an utter fucking dumpster fire.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Bound
Yeah, it
of
was.
Goblins? Yeah,
I mean, you were expecting
Emaru
it
got
not to
assaulted.
be?
I expected there to be competency.
This is Twitch. What do you think? Competency? No. This is the platform that let a woman give birth live, and then also they host a terrorist.
Somebody else came forward and
True.
said this has happened before.
Oh, that's
And it-
great.
it-
That's great
it-
news, hun.
It gets even worse too. They were selling knives, like beyond the security checkpoints inside the convention.
Yes. So what was happening was there was inside the actual convention area, there was a separate store inside the actual building area that that was open, so you could buy pocket knives. I saw the video of the lady who recorded trying to say that they were selling stilettos, or sorry, switchblades, when it was just a normal pocket knife. But the idea that you get checked and you can't buy stuff and then be able to buy it there, and you have all these
Yeah.
kooky people rushing up against tiny Asian women who are doing photo shoots.
Hmm.
Yeah, Emaru. Did you not see that?
Are we talking about the Emaru incident at TwitchCon?
Yes.
We're talking about TwitchCon as a whole, yeah.
You mean how like the dude ran up to her and like basically made out with her, like
Tried to.
assaulted her?
I didn't know about that. I just knew that he was like trying
They,
to
they
like
released
embrace her.
they released I think a top view camera where he actually like pressed his fucking face.
Well, no,
against
she
it.
also said too.
Oh damn.
Well,
That
it's
makes the
believed
mono
he
joke she
had
made the
something because he
next
pulled
day.
something out after he got pushed away.
Yeah, like literally, he tried to sexually assault her.
Yeah, I didn't know about that part, honey. I just knew that he like big man rushed pretty lady. That's about it.
Yeah, like they had.
Good
they
thing
had
weird
the,
guy didn't buy the
they had
knife.
the
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the camera, the one dude in the crowd with the camera that like saw it from like behind like 2 or 3 different people's heads. But then they released the footage of the camera that was like above them, and it showed him grabbing her by the arms and then going like as fast as possible with his face towards hers. And then he was started trying to take out something the moment they were separating them. It's crazy.
What you eat for dinner you can't choose? Taco Bell, baby. I love me some Taco Bell. I even had it for dinner myself tonight.
It's insane.
Did you also read about how Chibidoki's like thank you, like the like after panel like line was like cut short by Twitch staff, and they were blaming Chibidoki,
Yeah.
but they were telling Chibidoki that it was for safety reasons.
Yeah.
Wait, was Chibidoki there like in person or is it like her model?
From she was there in person, she was talking about how she needed to go all the way back to the front of the like to like the help desk people because her wristband wouldn't let her go into her own event.
Oh yeah, they showed a video of like people who have those wristbands and that they were trying to get in but they couldn't, and they just let them pass anyway because it's like, oh, we know who you are.
Yeah. A crunch wrap would be cool. Hell yeah, Band of Goblins. I'm still waiting. It's not gonna happen, but I'm still waiting for the quesarito to come back, baby.
But yeah, TwitchCon has just been a shit show.
Yep.
Which is why
And,
I would never go, even if I was if I was popular.
Bro, have you seen the streaming analytics for like the other streaming sites? Right now, Kick is on top. They're number 1 for like having the most viewers.
Yes,
And
but a
Dan
lot of their
Clancy.
streamers are shitters.
Yeah,
Not
like
anymore.
Raja
A lot of those
Jackson.
guys have been
Well,
getting
at least Kick bans people when they do crazy shit.
yeah. That's why.
Like,
That's why.
Raja
Like
Jackson probably could have a Twitch career still.
Yeah, it's why like Kick is slowly getting a better reputation nowadays because now they've been kicking off people who are being total shitters, and they're basically promoting people who are not, like Tecto, Nasmin, and all them.
Yeah.
Like it's like, look, guys, we're actually throwing out the trash streamers and keeping the good ones.
Well,
Someone also video
Blue Sky
called
would say
Dan
otherwise.
Clancy. Yeah. Someone
Well, of course,
video called
because Blue Sky doesn't like any of those any average person.
That's very true.
Like it's
Dan
like, oh,
Clancy
you're
was
normal, you
caught.
suck. Sorry.
So we have Dan Clancy like drama as well, gentlemen. He was
Oh, that's
caught
good.
hanging
hear.
out with like a 20-year-old girl in like I think it was either like a club or his hotel room.
Dude.
A dude and like video called Dan Clancy and showed the screen to his live stream, and everyone's like, "Isn't Dan Clancy married?" As this dude has like his arm like wrapped around this girl.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I can't wait for like Jeff Bezos to just be like, the fuck is going on? Why am I losing money on Twitch? I bought this brand because I thought this
Well,
brand would make money, not
Well,
lose
he
and
doesn't
money.
why
know-
am I
he
losing
left-
more money?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't lost as much money since the divorce.
And
But,
on top of that, speaking of companies that are losing money, Netflix lost like $15.1 billion this past month
Good.
because they were promoting a certain thing towards children that shouldn't be promoted to them.
Oh, which one? Cuties or Big Mouth?
Funny enough, no, these are actual children's show created by people, and it's like Transformers. One it's not okay. So it's Transformers, Jurassic Park, and some like new garbage
Give me
that
a
came
few words
out.
of motivation. Paint your zoanthrope. Do it. Stop being
But,
a bitch.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
Do it, Primark.
I'm gonna DM it to you because I know if I mention it, we're gonna get into a topic that Handy most like will
I mean, I was about to say,
not
can
wanna
we
talk
stop
about.
because you brought it up. You already brought it up.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
We have
That's
talked
why I
about it
said
before.
that. Yeah, that's why I was just gonna DM it to.
Yeah, don't worry, we already talked about it. But yeah,
Yeah.
so who's ready to see Dan Clancy testify before Congress after all
Yes.
this stuff?
Bro, he was supposed to show up fucking 12 days ago. Because October
get-
8th was supposed to be the hearing of all that stuff, of like Twitch and all that, and he
Well, I
didn't
mean, the
show up.
government shut down, so.
Yeah, it's true.
Although, really, are they really shut down? It's not like there's any difference.
Like, okay, so
I would say navy blue and bone. Give red is too like navy blue is not connected to zinj. Almost every type of red is connected to corn. So it gives you a lot of, we'll say, narrative freedom to go for the navy blue for whatever the fuck you go with.
but to just like reiterate, no, the whole like meeting with that did happen on October 8th because they had a few people actually show up and they testified against, you know, Dan Clancy and all them, and they showed actual, and it was like a few streamers that went up with Congress or like the main people there and showed actual footage and like first person witness and accounts to those videos of
How
what
come I
happened.
never heard of, like, saw that stuff?
Oh yeah, quick zip.
Because
And also,
like you said,
Scott,
the government shut down.
I'm just gonna interrupt real quick. Scott, follow Uncle Adam's advice. 70% trying, 30% watching. Go watch a video about how to do pelts and just start fucking around and finding out.
Yeah, so Band of Goblins explained it perfectly. The House hasn't been in session in a month, but they can still hold hearings and committees. So the whole like hearings and committees thing that Dan Clancy was to show up, it still happened. It's just no one reported on it because they were too focused on Chuck's fucking shutdown. And but yeah, the streamers went up to the committees and actually presented all the evidence and
What
the people
streamers,
that
though?
let me look it up. Because
Darn, I was hoping Gabe Newell would have been there because that would have been funny.
Gaben. He's too busy like fishing and deep sea diving.
Yeah, he's too busy doing science. Too busy doing science and not being obnoxious about it like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That's very true. Did you guys know that there's like a YouTuber who goes around as a tourist and shames pickpocketers and scammers?
Yeah.
I didn't, and now my Twitter feed is full of it, and I love it. He's right now. He's in Barcelona, and he's following pickpocketers with a. He pays a fuck ton of money for locals who are like counter like pickpocketers or like bodyguards whenever they go to the scammers, and they just go and fuck them over.
MTG? Who's MTG?
MTG, that's Magic the Gathering, ain't it?
No. Firestarter is like.
Oh, Marjorie. No, that'd be MGT for Marjorie Green Taylor.
Who's the fuck is whatever. Okay.
But we're not getting into the politics of it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna get. I'm just reporting of what happened at the actual committee that they summoned. But only like again, the only people that came up were people that that are against Twitch.
But Marjorie
Dan
Taylor
Clancy.
Green, got it. Okay.
Yeah. So the only people who showed up, I can't find the names of the people that showed up, but it did happen because I got videos of it, and the guys on YouTube, by the way. I need to find those videos. That's 12 days of shit I have to go through because I do doom scroll a lot.
You know, you can just search it on YouTube, right? In the history tab.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, hold on.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Got a question. Should I thin metallic paints? Depends. If it's something like a Vallejo Metal Air, you don't need to thin it. But if it's like GW metallic paints, yeah, you gotta thin it a little bit.
Or even Too Thin Coats paints.
Yeah.
Or the non-Vallejo that you said, like the regular mini bottles.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Apparently, VTubers are reporting that Twitch staff lost all their gifts that they got at the convention that were supposed to be held for them, like
Quote unquote
multiple
lost
VTubers,
and didn't claim for themselves.
True, that's fair.
Damn it, can't even find it here. What the fuck? Where is it?
Again, like I said, this is Twitch. They're a bunch of shitters. And I'm surprised they haven't gotten hit by more lawsuits and shit lately. Although I'm pretty sure with this, Amiru's lawsuits going forward.
Good
How
on
did I-
Amaru, frankly. Never knew who they were until like this all happened, and I found a well-spoken, like well put together individual who isn't like trying to use like scummy things to promote themselves. That's just a W of a person in general. It's a shame that it happened to her.
Mhm.
I can't fucking find it.
Especially when they barred her
The security guard she actually likes.
yeah, that actually stopped someone before.
Yeah.
Well, I can't find it, but if I do find it, I'll send you the link, Candy. I can't. It's not popping up.
All because he did his job as a security guard.
Yeah.
Suing for a few million, that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
No, this wasn't a lack of communication. There's just been negligence all around for TwitchCon.
I can promise you, and I will say this: I can promise you, if Piker was there, he would actually have an entire security team surrounding him.
Well,
Probably
after
really
the whole
bad.
fact, they started giving a bunch of streamers bodyguards, and like they were like one lady was even saying, "It's not even making me feel safe. It's just for optics." She's like they were actively hindering her experience.
Mhm.
Hell
Wahoo.
yeah, Primark! We love blood and gore.
Like I said,
Yeah.
Twitch is just one giant ball of negligence.
And it's why it's only, and it's why it's like been knocked down from its streaming pedestal.
I mean, that wasn't honestly
YouTube-
that hard.
YouTube has more live stream viewers than Twitch nowadays.
Yeah,
The
I
only
know.
one
It's
that-
not like that's where I stream regularly.
Honestly speaking, I might actually do like a a third, a triple stream. Revan, I assume you like SpongeBob. Yes, Handy
'cause I
does in
use
fact
it.
like SpongeBob.
Yes, because they use it for the funny memes and stuff.
I am the opposite. I hate SpongeBob.
How dare you?
I just don't like the show.
I mean, the show used to be good, and then it went to shit as the years went on.
I just never liked it. Even with the early stuff, because I have SpongeBob. I have like a SpongeBob DVD set, like a small SpongeBob DVD set that my mom bought me because she assumed I like SpongeBob, even though my mom hates SpongeBob too. And it's like, it's not what I wanted. I wanted Danny Phantom, not SpongeBob. Jimmy Neutron was one of my favorite shows too.
Well, too
Jimmy
bad. You're gonna
Neutron
get
went fucking hard.
SpongeBob.
I hate SpongeBob. I was the only kid that when my mom took me to watch the SpongeBob movie, I was probably the only kid that was actually like hoping that the when they put him under the lamp and they turned into like a regular starfish and SpongeBob, that I was like, yes, finally the end. No more. And then
Nah,
bullshit
Nickelodeon
happened. They
can't
got
let their
revived.
cash cow die.
At this point, it's an anorexic. It's an anorexic cow that's being milked for air.
God, this
Oh,
sucks.
that's very sweet, Quick Zip.
Oh man. So let's see what's coming up. Aside from me unable to afford Battlefield 6 because broke as fuck.
Uh.
I'm actually kind of excited because I know some people here are not going to get excited, but I'm actually excited because the Bethesda showed off like a new trailer for like the upcoming Fallout Day, and it had a lot of hints towards Fallout 3, and I'm just like, yes, that's my favorite Fallout.
That's
Remaster,
right.
let's go.
Happy 15th anniversary for Fallout New Vegas, the superior Fallout game.
Yeah, I
Fucker.
know. And they
Meh.
actually acknowledged it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they have no choice but to acknowledge it now because they're going to New Vegas with the show.
Yeah.
I will
And
say,
they're gonna ruin it.
Yep.
I'll give New Vegas props for like the gameplay. I just don't like the story. Kind of me.
Are you saying that for New Vegas?
Yeah.
God, you're literally the antithesis of what everyone else enjoys about the fucking game. You fucking hipster. I bet you burn your tongue when you drink your coffee because you did it before it was cool.
I don't drink coffee.
You know what I mean, bitch.
Because like I really do enjoy Fallout New Vegas, but I only enjoy it because I get to have all the different bullet types. As far as the story goes, there's literally only two options, because we're not going to go with Caesar Legion because we all know why. And then NCR is, well, the New California Republic or New Commie Republic. We don't side with either of those. So it's either Mr. House or yourself. And
Communism, that's a bold claim, my friend.
oh come on, the NCR fucking sucks in New Vegas. They're terrible. It's literally
They're the perfect
Nerd fight,
example
nerd fight,
of
nerd fight.
God. You're not gonna rage bait me like you did with the wizard shit. You're not gonna rage bait me.
No, like I'm being genuinely honest. I'm not trying to rage bait you. Like this is like the reason why I hate the NCR is because the NCR is literally just it's a small group of people that grew large with the goal of quote unquote bringing back old world America. And it's like, no, this is the apocalypse. We don't need that type of dumb shit anymore. Taxes? No. Like I hate everything about this. Like the laws are just benefit the NCR. Because the moment they basically like take over territory, anybody who's already been there, it's like, oh, guess what? You don't need your weapons anymore because the NCR is going to protect you. What a load of hogwash. There are no NCR patrols protecting the civilians, and they have no weapons to defend themselves when the fiends or raiders come by. Oh, and where's the NCR? Having a great time at their base, doing absolutely fuck all to protect the citizens. I'm sorry, I hate the NCR. The NCR is just fucking stupid. And I
Too
hate
long,
this-
didn't read.
And I hate Caesar's Legion even more.
What, you
So there's
don't
only-
like you don't like LARPing with a guy with a brain tumor the size of a golf ball?
No. The moment I fucking the moment I fucking
Yes,
stepped
we
into
all know
Caesar's Legion's-
Bethesda fucked up the world by doing the first video game microtransaction. It's all their fault.
It is. They
The moment,
acknowledge it
the
too.
moment I stepped into Caesar's Legion's camp, the first time I played Fallout New Vegas, I literally just wiped out every Caesar's Legion like NPC I could find. I was going on a rampage, and then this was before I was like, because I actually was like, oh man, the NCR have some cool armor because I love the fucking the what are they called, the snipers, the super cool snipers.
For the the NCR, the Rangers.
Yeah, the ones that have the night vision goggles with the red glow.
Yeah, the Rangers.
The Rangers, yeah. The moment I got the Ranger armor, I immediately wiped out the NCR NPCs. I was like, fuck you guys, because fuck you all. I hate what you all stand for. And then I met Mr. House, and I was just like, I also, like, you're not as bad, but I kind of want to do things my way. So I sided with Yes Man.
Chose the canonically most chaos-inducing, worst ending for anyone who wants to have a peaceful night's rest ending.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I chose chaos over above anything, any of the three other options, because I swear to God, I feel like going with either NCR or Caesar's Legion, it feels the same. Like it's just
Nah,
like-
it is radically different if you want.
No,
if you
no,
actually
no,
play through
no.
the insides.
if I've played through everyone, and I hated going through Caesar's Legion and NCR like playthroughs. Caesar's Legion is literally you just enslave everybody, and then NCR is like you enslave everybody, but with extra steps because there's taxes involved. Nah,
I want to
those
say
taxes.
things, but I don't want to be mean because I value your friendship more than me being
Fuck
right.
it, say the mean things. I don't care. It's be
I've
funny.
been called. I've been
Fine,
called.
Handy. You ready? You ready to
Sure.
hear the mean thing? I don't care that you broke your elbow. There.
Oh, damn.
It's a callback.
That- Wait, at some point did Handy actually break his elbow?
No.
No, it's a meme from fucking Vine,
Oh.
you troglodyte.
Bro, I avoided Vine as much as I tried to avoid TikTok.
Why? Vine was based.
Try to avoid
Uh,
TikTok, says the guy that I'm pretty sure has a TikTok account.
Hey,
This
man,
is the man who
sometimes you got-
dances to. This is the guy who
I
downloaded
do
Red
not
Note.
dance. Ew, hell no, that's a line. That is
That's a slur right there. A Red Note enjoyer.
Bro, Red Note and liberal are like slurs to me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call my own enemy that.
It's Red Note enjoyer, liberal, and atheist.
Yep.
I take full responsibility for putting God in him. My penis is named God.
I know that's a joke, so I'm gonna let it slide.
Just like my dick did.
I'm gonna need you to do a prayer before you go to bed today and ask for forgiveness.
No, God has a sense of humor.
Troglodytes and
Of course he
somebody
does.
call me.
Well,
Caesar, how you doing?
of course, God has a sense of humor. Did you see what happened to Paris after the Olympic fucking scene that they did?
I don't remember what
Oh.
Yeah,
happened.
so someone broke into the Louvre,
Yeah, I
No,
know that.
and
Mock-
then
No, the Olympics. It's like when they mocked the Last Supper with God in them during the Paris Olympics, and then literally an hour later, all of Paris lost power except for the church, and then all of Paris woke up the next morning after their power was returned to them to go and pray in the center of Paris.
oh shit.
Beg God for forgiveness.
So there's a new game that's coming out that I am super fucking excited for. It's called The Secret of Weepstone. It's legitimately like an old school like TSR AD&D era game. Basically it's like first person perspective, you're dungeon crawling, and it's like this beautiful black and white like pencil hash marked like design.
The Olympics might have made me Christian, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. I think I've been Christian my whole life, even moments where I feel like I'm not. But I like deep down in me, I'm just like, you know what? I think I'm still a Christian follower. But every time I see those like moments where it's just like God has a sense of humor, and here's the evidence, and one of them was like the Brazilian thing where like they did a Brazilian devil parade, and then 2 days later there was a giant monsoon that like displaced so many people and caused again like it's weird to say that God has a sense of humor, but it's like no, this is just divine punishment for mocking God. Like that's why you never do that. What's this? Oh, you linked the game.
Yeah, it looks really fucking good.
Speaking of games that I got linked, what color the brain gonna be?
Brain colored. Next question.
Whoa.
Amen, brother. Yeah, amen, Scott. Um,
Also,
hold
Ikbar,
on,
did
let
you
me.
like the video of how we're going to be strategically transferring equipment to another location, aka F-16s?
Yes. What are you gonna name your F-16? I'm gonna name mine Piggly Wiggly.
I don't know.
So the game
Probably,
that no,
probably something to do with taxation is theft. Therefore, it's mine.
There you go.
I'm paid for it.
so
It's
the
mine.
game. So the game that was linked to me by Nalo, by the way, is called Whisper Mountain Outbreak, and it's a four-player top-down co-op game where you basically try to survive
Name
a
it
zombie
garlic
apocalypse.
bread.
That's fucking good. All right, so top down, what type of game?
It's a four-player co-op top-down survival game where you and three friends, if you want to play with your friends, can try to survive a zombie apocalypse. You have a
I'm down.
headquarters, and you guys have to. Yeah, you're down.
I'm
You
down.
just heard
I love.
zombie apocalypse.
Yes, that's all you have to say. Wait,
I'm
fast
in.
moving or I'm I'm in. I'm just pushing all my chips into the fucking table. I'm in.
I'm all in. Yeah, let me send you a link for that because
Oh
that
hell
game
yeah.
seems like a little bit of fun. Um, and Nalo sent to me. Let me just make sure.
Yeah. I love me zombie stuff.
So the question is it free?
It's $8.
It's not bad.
I mean, compared to other games today, yeah, not bad, not bad.
Wow,
I mean, it's a cooperative game, so they probably are like, hey, you know, you got to get people together for this. Makes sense to have it at a lower price.
Yeah, so right now it's even not only is it $8, but it has 1,442 reviews, and it's very overwhelmed, like very positive.
The age of indie games is now. The time of AAA is over.
Oh, by
Yep.
the way, it's also the 15-year anniversary today of Super Meat Boy.
Holy
Speaking
shit,
of indie
that's
games.
a blast from the past.
Here you go, Hickbart. I DM'd it to you. I'm also gonna DM
Thank
it to
you.
Andy if he's interested.
Oh, the art goes hard. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen Mr. Sark and his others play that. I fucking love this game.
Nice. I'm
It's
actually
really
thinking
cool.
about-
Like if you're like the map system, like when you open up the map, if it's like hued blue, everything that you could loot has already been looted there, and there's a fuck ton of puzzles around, and you got to communicate with each other. It's really good.
maybe we can all play one day together.
Yeah.
This shit-
Yeah.
I would 100% stream this. By the way, this shit looks fun. Wait, what's this? Download Whisper Mountain Outbreak Friends Pass. What is that?
Oh no, it's their DLC. That's how they get you.
No, maybe this is the one. Is this survive Whisper Outbreak together with your friends? Grab one friend who owns the full game, have them host a lobby, and get to the room code. Don't have friends? Don't worry. Try the offline solo demo. Wait a minute. Is the Friends Pass just allowing you to play the entire game with your friend without you having to buy the game? That's awesome.
Some games do that. I have it on my wish list here.
That's crazy.
Split Fiction. Only one person has to buy it.
Oh.
But it's built to be co-op, and it's like the entire game is one person's doing one thing while the other person's doing another thing as they work together. Like someone's driving the motorcycle to get away while the other person is calling like people on the phone to try to get help while they're being chased down by something, shit like that.
Okay, you don't want to aggro schizophrenic.
Man, my favorite quote is, "It could be worse. You could be gay in the Middle East."
God.
I think I do think I scared off that one dude from Saudi Arabia. Or was it Saudi Arabia or Dubai?
Oh, okay.
Who was
Yeah.
in for like one of the community days where I said, "Do you get a discount for throwing the gays off of the GW roof?"
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
This is
I was-
what we're
I was
talking
fuck-
about.
I was watching the fucking. I was like reading about the friend pass and everything, just to make sure that only one of us has to buy the game. And all of a sudden, I hear it's illegal to throw off the G.
No, do you get a discount for throwing them off the roof? Remember, I'm the person who, within the first minute of getting in my first game of Marvel Rivals, I found a workaround to say Tiananmen Square. Okay, that's me. For the
For the
thank you, Tony.
demonetization, thank you, Tony.
What is your tip on how to plan cut your purchase before? I'm going to assume that means like, what are things that you recommend to be bought before 11th edition comes out?
Yeah. I mean, there's not really much because everything's probably going to be the same unit-wise.
Well-
They're not going to shake up the rules. That's not for another 5 editions.
Well, there's a thing about that.
What?
A handful of models and units are going to be legends
God damn
in
it.
11th edition.
What are they throwing into
Gonna be
Legends this
all-
time?
It's gonna be everything
Vindicator.
Handy owns.
Okay.
Centurions. Those are the two I know.
Wait, for sure, for sure?
Give it a 90% for sure.
Well, Paul isn't going to be very happy.
No, he won't be. And
Well,
I think
guys, I
the
think GW
Predator
is going to get burned
tanks-
down in the future.
And I think Paul immediately painter guy Paul, Jason. but
What?
sorry, I
I
just
really
saw a
thought
gif
you-
of the Nutty Professor. God, that movie was great. But anywho, the Predator tanks I think are going bye-bye as well.
Why? They're so iconic.
Because we have the Gladiators now.
Who gives a fuck? I hate those things.
Not my Centaurians.
Hover
that
tanks are
was so
lame.
open.
Except for the giant one, because I own it.
By the way, guys, wish me luck on Squadra, because I've been getting some shitty matches playing support.
Damn.
And by shitty matches, I mean shitty teammates, because I feel like it's like
Next
okay,
thing you're gonna tell
we
me they're
are-
gonna retire the Land Raider.
Well,
You've got to
Oh,
be
no,
fucking
I'm
kidding
fuck-
me.
I'm fucking with you there, buddy.
I'm pretty sure
The
GW would have been
Legends
burned
in-
down if they retired the Land Raider.
They should
Yeah.
put legends into legends.
Yeah.
Or, you know, they should just leave all the models everyone likes alone.
But I did get
All
to
right,
play
guys,
a game of Warhammer.
we're gonna put the Warlord Titan into legends.
I mean, it pretty much already is because it's a Shelf Queen.
Yeah. There's a I got to play a game of War. Tony. I got to play a game of Warhammer against a dude yesterday. Really cool dude. He's been playing since 2nd edition. He has Red Scorpions as his main, as his Space
Scorpions?
Marine Force he was playing.
Did he have
Yep,
Carib
yep,
Colon
right.
the Risen?
I asked him. He does not own him.
Wow. Fake fan, fake fan.
Big fan, I know, right? Ever since 2nd edition. But he said to me, he goes, "Yeah, I don't care if it's legend or not. I'm still gonna run it. I don't tell people in advance if it's legend or not." I'm like, my man. It's like I get to play Old World, Horus Heresy with him as well. I get to play legend stuff and he doesn't care. And I get to teach him about all the new shit because he and I are like just like chill.
Fucking Tony. Stop it, Ickbard. You'll trigger his Asperger's.
Yeah, I had to let that through. It got auto modded.
Do you
for
think it's a good
angst.
idea to have 20 extra boys to my orc unit? I mean, boys or boys.
Yeah, fuck it.
Gotta do the green tide.
Yeah, I mean they're all throwing it back, so why not?
Yeah, I know. Except for the new ones. The new ones don't throw it back, which is lame.
That's true. They got the that Lordosis fixed up. Shout out to Sniper Wolf.
I have not heard that name in a while. Thank God.
She has become
Yeah.
so irrelevant.
Good. It's almost like she lost a lot of her staying power when she got divorced.
What?
Yeah, did you know she and whatever his name's Sausage or whatever the fuck got divorced? He got half of all her money and proved it in court. He's the reason why he is
She is.
Yeah, why she is popular. He got half of everything. The downside is he's trying to sue for half of all future things that she is doing by herself, which he has no stake in. But I could see the argument or the essence of the argument where he's like, "Hey, I thought doxing guy get you canceled. That's my boy Jax Films. Yeah. Man, but we stand Jax Films in this household. That nerd who he literally created an app, by the way, to warn you when a jump scare is going to happen in a movie because he hates jump scares. It's hilarious. And she's the one going around like, "Oh, I got a Glock in my purse. He. I'm just gonna go to someone's house. Wonder what might happen."
Alakablam. Is what would happen in Texas.
Yeah, but this is Silicon Valley.
Yeah, no, California. Although California doesn't get Glocks anymore.
That's true.
I would laugh just to get around it, because the language says Glock. If they just put a GLL, the second L is silent. That'd be the most
Scott,
funny.
they
and
do have
malicious
bows and
component.
arrows. I can confirm that at least. You know what they don't allow in California? Nunchucks
Or stilettos.
or knives that have both sides sharpened.
So that means
They
the
don't
cram
allow-
that I had, which had part of the tip sharpened on both sides, was illegal. Funny.
Yes.
Funny thing is, I bought it from a
and-
liquidation store.
And Mrs. Zigbert also pointed out you're not allowed to have ferrets in California.
Yeah, you can't have any of the cool animals in California. Are the minis you paint tax deductible? No, I wish. The only thing that's tax deductible is the paints that I buy and the glues and paintbrushes, because those count as supplies. Or like, say I need to buy a new microphone, or if I were to get a new VTuber model, that would also be tax deductible. Give me the box not back, yes. That's why it could be Ogre underrated. I don't know, ask Ickbard. He plays Death Corps.
Yeah, the models themselves are fucking baller, dude.
All right, I'm
Is
back.
California even a real state? Some parts of it don't even have a Waffle House.
They don't at all. California has 0 Waffle Houses as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I know, so they're
Dude,
not a
do you
real
know
state.
how weird it was? Do you know how weird it was crossing the... Because I moved to Florida. I drove all the way from Mrs. Ickbard and I and our cat in a little convoy. Little caravan. Convoy, you need more than 2. From California to Florida. And do you know how weird it was to, like, immediately get into, like, Nevada? Or we didn't hit Nevada, we hit Arizona. We did the 10 across, so we were more towards, like, Inland Empire. You know how weird it was to hit, like, Arizona and all that shit and immediately be hit with Waffle House and fucking Cracker Barrel. Like I could have driven a day and a half and I could have gotten there.
Mhm.
By the way,
But
Cracker
would you
Barrel,
want to drive a
fucking
day and a
goated.
half?
I have friends in the like Southern Cali and family in Southern Cali. I could have justified it.
Yeah, no.
That is, if I had the funds, I would do it.
Yeah. California's
That's
the
one
only
thing
gun
we
and
don't see.
antique stores. Probably not anymore.
Yeah.
California's lame. I know it's never going to happen unless something majorly changes. But if California ever goes Republican again, I'm going to laugh.
Last time it was Republican was for in the government or the governorship when I was for Schwarzenegger. He ran
Yes,
as
the
a Republican.
But he was like not really Republican.
I guess
He
he'd
was,
be like
I would say he was
Rhino
more of
by
a
today's
centrist.
standards. I know. I don't know. I'm trying not to conflate him with his modern day screw the freedom stuff. But
Yeah.
speaking of a subject change, does anyone else miss monster truck commercials? Like we have the
Yes.
monster trucks, we have the Gravedigger.
Sunday.
Exactly. Sunday's fucking Sunday.
You can go
You'll buy the
commune with
whole
God
seat,
and
but
you can go talk to God and then go watch some monster trucks. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
America.
I missed that shit.
Yep.
So now that we no longer live there, so the family that the town that we lived in was actually had the rodeo center
Mm-hmm.
in the Monterey County, and it also had the in that rodeo center, it had the that's where the monster trucks would come in. So we would like every year, we would just drive by like Gravedigger, it was the Beast Man,
Goldberg,
and all those other
Bigfoot.
ones. No, Bigfoot wasn't there.
Huh.
It was weird. Like, I don't think they had every monster truck out for show. I think they just had like a select few, and you always show the fucking Gravedigger. The
What
Monster
I find
Energy
funny is
drink.
that the wrestler Goldberg, after he was done wrestling, he did monster trucks.
Pretty base, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I think him and, well, obviously it was him that was popular, and Gravedigger were the most popular monster trucks.
I always rooted for the Hot Wheels monster truck, but that's because I had Hot Wheels autism.
Oh yeah, like, because I remember early 2000s when they also just started doing the Hot Wheels monster trucks that were like incredibly popular. I still have all those.
Nice. I gave mine away to like a bunch of kids. Because I was like, they're taking up space. I really don't care about them anymore. You know. So, and I was like, I was getting out of skateboarding at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave away my skateboards and my entire collection of Hot Wheels to these kids, and it just blew their fucking minds. So, you know, good deed and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. I did was I got rid of my Legos before I moved down here. Well, I kept the Bionicles and got rid of like the other stuff that wasn't sentimental or I didn't really care about. Got like $1,000 off of it.
That's pretty good. I don't know what happened to my Legos and Bionicles. What's up,
Bionicle died
Panzer?
for Hero Factory. Even though I know that's not true, but still.
Good to see you again, Panzer. I hope you're doing
Hello,
well.
Panzer. Do you think the Skaven is
or
more 40k style or Age of Sigmar style opinion?
I think they perfectly match both.
Yep.
I'm
I'm
doing
pretty
well,
sure
Panzer.
back in
Thank
the
you for
early
asking.
editions of Warhammer, there actually were space Skaven.
Yes, there were.
And it's lame GW doesn't let us have them. I'm doing fine. Just painting the carapace on this guy, and I also forgot to go to the game store to get the paint that I need to do the flesh color. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day now.
Fair enough.
I have purchased myself a
How you
half
doing, time
gallon
guy?
thermos for water.
It's been a hot minute, time guy. Glad to see you back. Let me turn off top chat. I hate top chat as a feature. Put me on live chat.
Yeah, so you just gotta change it to all messages.
I don't have that
11th
option.
edition is Marines versus Space Skaven. Isn't
I'm gonna
11th
go grab
edition?
some
What,
more.
didn't you say we had somewhat of a rumor what 11th edition is gonna be?
Yeah, it was gonna be Orcs versus Space Marines.
Alright, be right back. I'm gonna
Also,
go
did
get
you
some
read the
water.
script?
I'm still on page 3.
But yeah, it seems more like what I said it probably is instead of what I want it to be.
No, I see what you mean. I see your mission statement so far. Oh, Panther, you so silly. Don't change. Don't ever change.
Well, I mean, I have a joke I want to say, but I can't get the punchline correct.
You hate to see it.
Oh. Yeah, you said David was asleep?
I guess he is.
Mhm. Rev, did you see the F-16 video?
He said he was away. He just
Oh.
walked away. Your listening skills are on fleek.
I know, for real, for real.
But yeah,
Promoter of handicrafts is asleep, that's crazy. Or he's doing something else.
like drugs.
Nah, he plays Warhammer.
He snorts that plastic crack.
I mean, yeah, he paid for it. You better get your money's worth out of it.
Yeah. Man. Alright, let's see. What heck, did you see your Grimaldus? Is it in whips? Is it in members minis?
In the nays.
He's in jail.
Yeah.
Members minis. Okay, I'm looking at them now. I like what you did with the gold on the
Why are you talking about it now? That's for Friday.
I just want his gold recipe, bro. Don't hate
Okay.
me because I'm beautiful. What gold did you use?
Tell us now.
You pipe bomb by a furry. Quick zip. I thought you were afraid of being called a white supremacist by washed out. Nah, that's mean. Being called a white supremacist by, we'll say, retired YouTubers.
Ugh.
No one ever hates you, Ickbird. You're like a teddy bear. I don't know. I have made people very much dislike me, and sometimes I don't blame them.
Retributor armor with Gorilla Man flesh on top.
Gotcha. I'm kind of impressed you got Retributor armor to go so clean and so thin on that shit, man.
I actually told my family this, but I was thinking of getting a smaller version of the mortar and pestle just for some GW paints to grind it down and then put it back into the paint pot.
Oh my god. So a quick zip. A handful of Warhammer YouTubers, some of them are now like retired. Unironically believed people who played Black Templars were white supremacists. And his friend on his streams played Black Templars, and he never acknowledged the that when he was when brought up to him like, hey, you know, that's your friend that you're talking about.
Yeah.
I play like Templar. No, yeah, when I think it fits a stereotype. Panzer, that's how you get arrested in Germany.
News, everyone.
What?
Oh, I'm taking steps to become more healthier for myself, both healthy and maybe a little bit lazier.
Well, I mean, all three of us are pretty much doing that right now. I have to lower my cholesterol.
Yep.
So I'm eating healthier now. It's hard. It
I don't know.
sucks. I hate it.
I mean, for me, it's not hard because it's home cooked meals, and the home cooked meals are delicious. Even though they're healthier, they're still delicious.
Depends on what
yesterday-
you're making is the thing.
Yesterday, I had some medium rare carne asada with like salsa and frijoles.
That's beans for
Nice.
anyone that doesn't know Spanish.
Yes.
No, those are free holes, eh?
Yes, frijoles. Yes. I also recently just received my half-gallon thermos for water. So now I have a half a gallon of water next to me at all times.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm not a white supremacist. I just hate the Xenos and Psychers. What's a half gallon?
It's half a gallon.
Yeah, it's freedom units.
Yeah.
Half a gallon is half a gallon. Freedom units.
Heaven forbid you use a calculator.
Or
Why not?
Google.
Oh,
The
so
supercomputer known as Google.
I have half gallon of water next to me right now, and I just ordered a filtered water dispenser, basically like one of those for the 5
Brita.
gallons. Kind of, I think. Yeah. So once that comes in, I'm gonna order my first 5 gallon water tank. And it's
Please
not like
translate
those...
into anything that does not want to involve Greenland. No. We are not translating to heathen units.
Yes, we are using freedom units, you know, the best kind. Because, you know, free.
Let this Greenland BS get away. It was too funny. Yes, it was too funny.
Yeah, we encourage it, frankly.
I know recently, just because I thought this was funny, for some reason I've been thrown Canadian situations, and apparently Alberta, Canada is trying to secede from Canada and possibly try to get like can we become the 51st state of the United States? And I'm just like,
How can they
I
become
have
the
friends in
51st state? They
Alberta.
don't exist.
It is an actual movement, but it's not going anywhere because Canada won't let shit happen.
Is it just where
Well,
they use
unless-
old world orcs at 20%
that
off
depends.
boys 40k? No, you can't do that. Well, you can, but
Half
like
gallon.
at a GW store, probably not.
Well, it's GW. Well, it's GW plastic is the
Yes,
thing.
but they
Quick
want you
minis.
to be the same game system. They don't like
Yo, hold
proxying you with
up.
their own shit.
Quicks and minis, half gallon of orange juice is the equivalent of 16 to 24 medium oranges.
Anything but
Fuck it.
metric.
Here's a banana for scale.
We Americans will use it. Oh shit, that's the wrong color. Fuck. Anything but metric.
We Americans will use the wrong color.
No. We use the correct one. It's the ones that have the U in the word that are incorrect. When you say color, there's no O-U-R when we say it. When we pronounce it, there's no U in it. Why
It's
do we have the
color.
U? It's color.
We have the you.
No,
Ooh, Craig, that's
that's
old boy.
incorrect. I'm
You,
just
Crick,
saying,
that Sojo boy.
Bro, Panzer, no, Panzer, I'm sorry, but we are too busy actually progressing our like technological advances to care about the extra vowels that you incorrectly put into words.
It's like how people say
Sorry.
aluminium.
I hate people.
Even though
or
aluminum was
Parmesan.
discovered by Americans.
Yeah.
Did you guys read about the dude who just ordered in $250,000 worth of nickels because he's speculating that the nickel the current with the current exchange rate for nickels and the fact that we're going into no change for like no pennies being made, that this is going to be the new gold standard, and that because
aside
hold
from
hold on, I'm not done, and because of the actual like nickel to copper ratio in all the nickels, that it's going to skyrocket in price when those metallic prices go up. So he either has $250,000 just hanging out with him, or he's about to be buku bucks rich.
1716 half gallons will fit into a Honda Civic.
Anything but metric.
But what I was gonna say, like the main reason why we stopped producing pennies is because the more pennies
Thank you. I'm not even at the highlights yet. I only did one step of wash.
RIP Rev.
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
The more we produce pennies, the less value it has. So now we only have what we have in circulation. So
I think we should have pennies in circulation regardless.
No, the pennies are still in circulation. We're just not producing anymore.
We need to make more of them.
No, we don't need to make more of them.
More pennies.
No, we need more pennies.
Wait, if pennies go away, what happens to the penny saver?
The what?
You not know what the penny saver is?
Are you talking about like the like piggy bank type things?
No, the magazine. There's a magazine. Well, it's a California thing, probably only.
I was about to say.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Ickbard?
I do not.
Okay, maybe it was just an LA thing.
Which would make sense considering
All I can think of is the
California
take a
has
penny,
highest
leave a
tax rate.
penny.
I was thinking the same thing too.
Okay, so the penny
I love
saver
it
is pretty much a magazine where it's like, where it was, I can't remember if it was a magazine or it was like something you can get, like, you know, there's those things where you can, the used car sales magazines and the kiosk little newspaper stand things on the street. You guys have never seen those either, have you?
No.
I don't think so.
Never mind.
I mean, my family was too poor to afford it when I was little, so
It was free.
Exactly.
you
we were too
roboted
poor
out so hard.
We were
We
so
said
poor,
that
we couldn't afford free.
it roboted on free.
Today? Oh yeah, the
What?
cyber attack that attacked who, I can't remember who got hit. I think it was Amazon.
No, Nintendo.
No, Amazon did get hit. Amazon
did.
services did get hit.
Oh, I remember it was
I know
like
the
a bunch of
Nintendo
apps got downed as well.
Yeah, because they were all running off the Amazon service.
How does it feel to talk about 40K to normal people? Probably the same way that I have to talk about Dragon Ball to people who've never heard of it.
I mean, more people have heard about Dragon Ball than 40K.
Yeah, but to
That's
those
very
who
true.
don't know about Dragon Ball, they think I'm insane.
Well,
They
they're
don't
just
need Dragon Ball
uncultured.
to know that.
Well, they're just uncultured fucks.
Yes, they are. Uncultured swine.
Oh, you hit your funny bone quick, Zip. It's not as funny as it sounds.
It is very painful hitting that nerve.
It cut it off quick sip. Your friends look at you crazy when you start talking about Warhammer. Oh, dude, yeah, there's a lot of crazy that goes on with Warhammer.
Huh. You know another nice thing about Florida?
What?
How there's no sales tax on anything guns and ammo related until the first of next
great.
year. Go practice your Second Amendment right. Buy guns.
Yes. Yeehaw, many hamburgers.
Yes. Many hamburgers from per mile.
Anything but the metric system.
Yep. We're
Yeah,
true
Mrs. Ziglar and I are
red-blooded
going to
Americans.
Costco to get our pumpkins for Halloween.
Nice. Pumpkin.
I understand that reference.
Do you?
Yes.
Where's it from?
It is from... I keep mixing up the names Akamega Kill or Kill a Kill.
No, neither.
Neither? No. The pink-haired girl, and I think it's Akamega Kill, goes, pumpkin, because that's what she named her fucking gun.
Oh, no, that's not what I was referencing.
Damn.
You see anything you
Yeah,
do,
wrong
and I'll
reference.
tell you mine. What, buy a 3D printer? Because people still don't shut up on that video. Like someone's like, oh, I could pay $9 for 60 Marines with my $400 printer. Okay, cool. Cool story,
See,
bro.
like for me, I'm interested in 3D printing, mainly in the sense that, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I know I'm going to buy. So, like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, like, because I'm in the hobby. I like this game. And if it gets to the point where I don't like where the game is going, I have older editions of the game that I can go play that I do enjoy. And since I know Handy and I are of very similar tastes, no matter how much we bicker like a married couple, he'll probably join me in that too. We've already made the fucking agreement for Horus Heresy too.
Ah. What was that? Was it a YouTube subscriber? Yes, it was.
Yeah,
Where's
Horus
that
Heresy
first?
version 2, because Horus Heresy version 3 came out and we were both not impressed. Did he get revived or what?
What?
Just Panzer being silly.
Ah. Yeah, Horus Heresy 2.3.0. Lame. Very lame.
Yeah, we're talking about the game editions Panzer, not the historical event.
UW just had to fuck it up.
Yep.
Quote Angry Joe, you done fucked it up.
All you had to do was keep your mouth shut.
Back for seconds. What's up, Badger? How have you been? Please list all the casualties on both sides. Ick beard. Hope. Hope died after the Horus Heresy, I'll tell you that much.
Yep.
You use a penny as a control point? God, apparently that's a big thing with people who do like home renovations, like with their electrical shit. They like use a penny to connect the circuit thing, but if you do that, it can cause explosions.
Yeah.
Boris Russian man Lupercal. I'm excited for January because we're getting Free Rent season 2.
You heard the bad news though, right?
No, I didn't.
Free Rent is going on definite hiatus.
Yeah, he is. I knew this factoid. It's a good factoid.
Tell me about it. We were talking about Little Caesars.
I don't tell you every little random factoid about everything.
Why don't you?
Don't you physically assault me?
Don't you love me?
Do I look like a tiny Asian woman named Emaru? Why are you assaulting me?
Because you don't tell me every little autistic factoid, but when we're talking about a subject.
Maybe because I want to listen to the podcast we're listening to on our drive. Maybe because I know so many facts, you would never get to speak and you would regress verbally.
That's the thing.
Have you
You
considered
never
mine?
want to get the autistic person going on a subject they like. You'll be there for
That's right,
hours.
Andy. You want to make an autistic person talk for hours? Is that what you want?
I wanted to know about the Little Caesars paying off Rosa Parks' rent. That shit's cool.
I thought it was common knowledge.
No.
Wait, she didn't know that
Okay,
wasn't
you ready?
common knowledge? Even
She
I knew
didn't
that.
know that.
I knew that.
They knew that. You're behind the curve.
That's what I was
Woman.
saying. And we all know.
That's cool.
Even
Yeah.
the guy who was potentially possessed by a demon in Texas knew this factoid.
What that has to do with it?
Nothing. It's a neat little. I think it's a great icebreaker, frankly.
Okay.
Okay, you ready to hear a fun factoid, my sweet? When the Americans
Big Bird
broke
loves
in,
you.
yes, I do. I do love her. That's not a neat fact. That's just it's like physics. It just is. When the Americans broke into the English ship to dump the tea, they replaced the lock on it because they had to break it. They replaced it and left the key with it for the British as a little hey, sorry for breaking your lock after dumping all the tea into the harbor.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Do
apparently
you
it's a
not
very
watch
niche
the
fact.
Fat Electrician?
That's pretty good.
No, she doesn't. I do.
He's missing out.
He is.
Today we're going to be talking about the female orgasm.
But yes, back to what I was saying. Yeah, Free Rent is on indefinite hiatus.
I just scrolled on past that on Twitter. I mean, how many volumes did it have before it got its animation series? Thank you, Quickzip. Thank you.
Quite a bit. And then One
so-
Punch Man season 3, everyone's melting down over it.
I saw
Because
the
of
thing where
the-
they just had the dude slide down the grass with like
Yes.
zero animation.
And then also the first episode, the really bad and janky animation.
Oh no.
Apparently, it's not just the first episode.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that sliding down the grass is from the second episode. I thought, okay, it's just the first episode. Second episode, oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I think that we're never gonna get another One Punch Man anime after this.
You should have left it at season 1, frankly.
I honestly can't wait.
Well,
for
no,
the
they should have
Dragon Ball.
actually chosen a studio that does action anime.
Charlie was not happy
That's
about
right.
that. Oh boy.
No, he
Charlie
was not.
also
Honestly,
had some. Charlie
was
also
critical.
is going to be found committing oof in the next month or two, given what he said about Israel. He did like a big fuck off rant about Netanyahu without going into the deets, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, can you believe Charlie crashed his car going 100 miles an hour into that tree?"
Mhm.
Damn, it's a shame he was shot 5 times in the back of the head. What a Roblox sign off. Worst type of glue in your opinion to glue minis? Wood glue.
Yeah. I mean, super glue too if you're not careful.
There's also the super glue that takes 15 minutes to actually cure. Got that one by mistake once. Hated that.
But yeah, free rent on indefinite hiatus.
Damn shame.
Damn it.
Mostly because they were probably working the mangaka and the artist into the ground.
As is tradition. Now, what? Who do you think? Who do you think is more evil in the production sense? The managers for K-pop idols, or the people who run manga, like the manga, like people who basically like expedite everything?
The manga. K-pop can be brutal, but manga's way, way worse. Especially with the Korean company Kakao.
Damn.
Like I said a few streams ago, they forced one of their creators to have a miscarriage due to stress because they wouldn't let her take maternity
Fuck.
leave. And then the manager of that person took maternity leave.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you told me about that. They need Jesus. Freedom units are better because that's how you measure Warhammer movement. Amen, brother. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Europe can't blame us for the measurement system we got when the British fucking came and like said, "Hey, American colonies, here's 1 pound. Here is what a foot is." The imperial system from the imperialistic governments of yore. Yeah, fuckheads. Do you think the Death Watch and Templars fight over who is more racist? No, they just work together and they put Templars in the Death Watch. And then they just like it's like racism squared.
Huh.
They find new ways to be racist.
They innovate. Hate Monger didn't make it. Once we get Hate Monger into the Death Watch, he's just gonna like quote that. Fuck it, yeah, guys. There's a clip feature if you want to save it to the fucking channel. I think racism squared is probably one of the less funnier things I've said.
And least things that would be demonetizing.
But hey, you gotta. It's great to start somewhere, guys.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, it's been a little over an hour. I'm gonna stand up and stretch my legs
I will
because
too.
hell yeah. Okay, is a league of competitive racism, except for the Votan. Votan are surprisingly not racist.
Base dwarves.
Base dwarves. It's literally they view you like an asset for an account. They just know not to value the orcs or the admech highly. Chat, you should also take this time to stand up, stretch your legs. Don't pull into Kira Toriyama. I, myself, have the type of ADHD where stimulants don't keep me up, except for like computer screens and blue light and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee.
Hmm.
That's right, bitches. I drink it for the taste.
I hate coffee. It smells great. Tastes horrible.
Yep.
Fair enough. That's fair. That's fair. Quick zip. The Votan hate it when you touch their minors.
Context.
Yes, very much context.
Another great clippable moment, chat.
No, that's not. No. That's how we
Please,
get in
no.
trouble. What the fuck? And we get the weirdos.
That's how we get. Oh my god! I
What
was
do you
about to
think?
say that's how
GWs? Yes, they are greedy. Because if you compare
because of what
games, if
Handy
you
said.
compare Games Workshop games to other tabletop war games with similar things, plus also, let's use Gundam as an example. they're now starting to produce miniatures too, and they've always produced model kits that are also injection molded plastic, and they've like the smallest ones are like $10 to $15, and the quality is equal, if not better than GW injection molding. The GW is pretty much just price gouging everyone. And GW knows it, but they don't care. Ah, motherfucker.
Aren't you not supposed to be listening to that anymore?
I accidentally raised it higher. I forgot to lower it last time because I was trying to figure out stuff over the weekend for things, so I needed to make them louder. Let me lower that so that doesn't happen again. And if people that weren't here, I have to lower it due to health issues. I'll probably know the results tomorrow. Hopefully it's just nothing serious. This is my home.
Full team KO. Let's go.
You're
Suddenly
fine.
my luck for teams has turned around.
Oh, engagement-based matchmaking. It's back.
Wait, I'm playing Gekishin Squadron. I'm not playing.
You never know. They could have that too.
According to them, they don't. They're not.
I mean, that's what Marvel Rivals said, but yeah. That's what Marvel Rivals said, but they have engagement-based matchmaking. They deny it, but they have it. Well, I guess I should start painting this, since I can't really do the flesh tones, although I need to fix up the flesh tones.
I know
right
that
here.
in the more recent videos that they've put out for the developer videos or whatever, they say they turned that shit off.
Did they now? Did they?
Yeah. Considering how much everybody was complaining about it, probably.
I don't know.
Because my match, like again, my matches on Gekishin Squadra is based on the teammates I have, and I know
Maybe
this
it's
because
David. There he is. We were wondering where he is.
And
All
I know
that's
that
left
it's
for
based
him
on,
is third on Twitch.
and I know that it's based off of like how well my teammates are playing rather than like engagement-based matchmaking. Because I've literally had really good games on Gekishin Squadra for a very long time, and it wasn't until recently when I brought my friends to play this game for the first time that they were dragged up to my rank while they had no idea what they were doing, and I was just like, oh boy, maybe I should not have done that.
Yes, the actions of your own consequences. Good job.
You mean the consequences of my actions? Why'd you say that in reverse?
Consequences of your own actions.
You said it in reverse. You said your actions of your own consequences.
Yes, it's late.
It's all good. But yeah, so after 2 hours of like streaming Gekishin Squadra on last Friday, I played some matches on my own, and I started like winning my games, and they started playing their own matches, and they started winning their own games, and we were like, yeah, maybe it wasn't a good idea that a high-ranking player like me dragged you guys up to my rank as your first match. Because they were like, oh yeah, we've played MOBAs before, we played League and stuff, and I'm like, all right, cool, then this shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, it shouldn't. League is worse. I do not think GW is that greedy.
The funniest thing is that my friends eventually, like literally, as they started playing by themselves, they literally started like catching up because they're like, oh, okay, this character's like this character. Like, I remember one of my buddies, Drakazad, he was playing as Super Saiyan Piccolo and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and he's like, oh, Piccolo's like the sniper character, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku is the ambush character, and I'm like, yes.
Well, I think GW is greedy because they even, what was it, an article a few months ago when the tariffs were going to be a thing, they're like, oh, it's like we'll just offset it by doing our usual thing by increasing the prices,
which makes no sense because they already make a 34% profit, which honestly speaking they could have just lowered the prices by like, I don't know, 20%. But they don't.
Listen, I still think they're greedy, but not as much as the community says.
They're extremely greedy. They're like Nintendo.
Yeah, just as Sue happy too.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry to say, but like someone like myself, like for example, I'm a big Xbox fan, I 100% hate the fact that Xbox increased their prices for the consoles. As for the Ultimate Game Pass, it's like, in my head, I'm just like, do I really care that they increased the prices of the Ultimate Game Pass? Because like,
Yes.
I could see why they did it, because they now have the Steam library at the fingertips, and it's like, oh, okay, so we basically have access to Xbox, Steam, technically speaking now PlayStation, because PlayStation exclusives are on Steam now.
I'm back with my
Oh.
Kofefi.
Just gonna
You're
search it up
you're
anyway.
Kafu-
Search what up?
I don't know, porn.
Well, I mean, if you're the 30% profit margin, Rev got it wrong. It's like 32. That was the last I checked. That's still ridiculous for a company.
I'm off by 2%, but it was close.
Amazon has what? I think like a 15% profit margin.
Mm-hmm.
And they're a multi-billion-dollar company. And a healthy profit margin is anywhere between 7 and 15%. Anything lower
Good
than
job,
that,
David,
that
on
is
winning a
bad.
Warhammer game.
Huh?
David won a Warhammer game.
Oh, he did? Nice.
Teammate. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna get a game with bad teammates. This
It's
is
so
what I was
Jover
afraid
for
of.
Rev.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay. Just need to keep my distance, do damage from afar, summon my fucking ghosts.
I'm doing that ADHD thing right now with my Leviathan box, where I'm getting. I get them built. I get them like 80% of the way done painted, and then I start building something else in the Leviathan box.
Yeah.
I need to knock that shit off.
Yeah, you probably should.
It's just looking videos suggestions. 100k deleting channel special. Channel in question is Zik parts. So I've actually decided what I'm going to do for the next video.
What?
I'm gonna drop the PNG tuber because editing that is a pain in the fucking ass.
I see.
I thought of a funny joke for it.
It's not that. Like, what are you doing that's making it painful?
Having to throw up all the assets and like image switch when I could just have it pop up in the corner of the screen of me talking about it instead.
What are you doing? Like the animation for every single one?
I don't know. You've seen my shit.
Probably. You know, you could just copy paste them right over and over again, and just put it where you want, like where you start a sentence.
Yes, Quick Zip. I do have a channel. I post occasionally. And Handy. I'm not knowledgeable or talented in that regard. I still have all the shit for Fart You and I to edit that I've been very lazy on.
Yeah, I was about to say that kind of fell off.
Yeah, and I take responsibility for that.
Well, no, just in general for all of us, it fell off. We stopped doing it because like this is a lot of work
Yeah.
with the scheduling and everything.
Us moving didn't help either.
Yeah. Did not help at all.
Still got like 6 episodes I can edit.
Yeah.
Thank you,
After
Quick
you
Zip. I
edit
do
those 6
appreciate it
videos, after you edit those 6 videos and post them, then they take off, and we're like, shit, we have to do this now.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Like, well, I guess we got to do this now. That's like why I told my parents, 'cause I'm supposed to be doing a YouTube channel for my model railroad club. I'm gonna laugh and also be really angry if it starts making more money than my channel in a short amount of time. I'm like, God damn it.
It just hey, just you gotta. What's up, Misfit? All you have to do, Handy, is just post a. God damn, he's posted a fucking Fuck, what is that? What's that game you keep trying to make me play? Something Citizen.
Star Citizen.
Star Citizen.
Yeah, just post a Star Citizen video on their channel and just put him on even footing with you. Suffering a bout of insomnia. Damn. R.I.P. you. Insomnia is never fun. I say as I'm drinking a cup of coffee. What's up, Key? We ant posted up in this hoe?
Ants Canada posting what?
It's
No,
Key.
why did you guys fucking
Guy named Key, he just posted
surrender?
an ant
Yeah, I
emoji.
know. I remember when Ants Canada used to post about ants and used to live in Canada.
I'm so pissed. My team
It's a
fucking
name that sounds
surrendered. Bunch
familiar.
of cowards.
Because he's a YouTuber that did had a bunch of videos on ant colonies he made. And then he swapped to doing a giant terrarium.
So disappointed in my team.
You painted so it kind of looks like Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. Fuck, that's good.
It's-
Oh, Jojo.
that means I would have to paint... What? Well, no,
Like,
this thing doesn't
last
have a
video
helmet
about
as the thing.
Mormons.
Why is your last video about the Mormons? Well, quick zip. The whole gimmick is, I like talking about how the real world history that is in Warhammer 40k history, and so I talked about how without Mormonism, the Imperium would, in my opinion, would not have conquered the universe due to the fact that even though Space Marines lead the way in the Crusades, for those Crusades to reach that point, you needed all those. Basically those techno barbarians and meta warriors, I think they were called meta
Thunder
warriors.
Warriors.
Or Gene. No, not Thunder Warriors. Before Thunder Warriors.
Oh.
It was like they're like genome warriors or something like that. Basically, people who were, it's essentially the way that they were described. Imagine like a diesel punk version of the pilots from Titanfall.
Oh.
Like en masse, and they weren't enough when you're dealing with literal nukes. Yeah, you've been showing me those Votan and DMs, and they've been looking wonderful, Alex. Wonderful. Good on you. And so to get to that point where you can have Thunder Warriors and eventually Space Marines and Custodians being able to, take pivotal roles, you needed these warriors who were being fielded en masse with weaponry such as the heavy stubbers and also with stub guns, which were made by the same guy, John Moses Browning. So the idea is, my hypothesis is, without the heavy bolter, or not the heavy bolter, the heavy stubber, the stub gun, the guns like that, which are so ubiquitous and used en masse in Warhammer, we would not have the Imperium of Man because we'd be lacking very necessary firepower that wasn't just straight up radiation guns. And so it also does a fun little deep dive into the Pope in 40k. And yes, there is, or I should say was, a Pope in 40k. 30k, I should say, actually.
Isn't he a perpetual, though?
He gave up his perpetual nature to heal Vulcan, to have him immediately come back.
So
Sorry, not
that's
to
where
heal
the
Vulcan,
joke comes
to heal
from,
his...
from that Vulcan is a perpetual now.
Well, Vulcan is a perpetual. It was used to cure him of his madness because he was trapped in that maze that Conrad Kurz made, specifically designed to torture him, to turn him insane. So in hopes that Vulcan become like Conrad Kurz, that Conrad Kurz could say, "Hey, I'm not that bad of a guy." The big fluffy, boop the snoot motherfucker over there went evil. Do you guys do GW Thanksgiving? If we are going to do it, it would be on Tabletop Simulator due to the fact that Handy does not have a table set up in his area and doesn't really have a local area at all, really, do you, Handy?
Well, I mean, I have one store. I still have to go check it out and ask.
Gotcha.
I don't have a GW store is the thing.
I've never stepped foot inside a GW store outside of when I was 14 and played the Lord of the Rings game. So yeah. You're gonna buy a Gladiator? Hell yeah. Gladiators are
buy a
cool.
Land Raider.
I like their design.
Ooh.
Land Raiders are cool too, but
Gladiators are lame. No tank tracks. Ooh, lame.
I just think they're neat.
I don't. I like when the person made the 3D prints where you can turn it back into an actual tank.
Hey, more power to you. I'm all about the kit bashing. Like, I still have those 3 Invader ATVs that a dude made to make them look like they're flying around on flight stands and everything. I still gotta fuck around with those. Too many points to finish your army? Fair enough, quick zip. I know that pain. I've been working on a list.
You guys have finished armies?
Yeah, Handy. I got like 8,000 points of space marines that are painted.
Yeah, I know it's a joke. Like, you guys are getting paid?
No. Insert credit card debt song.
Yes. This is the $100 super chat.
Yeah, Chad, if you want to hear a funny song, spend $100.
No,
it's
no,
like
unless
going
you're
to an actual
financially stable.
DJ. You have a Neurotyrant. He does, but he has been unable to paint it. Not unwilling, people, but unable.
Yes. And actually,
Dang,
all the
ADHD.
weapons I'm missing are back in stock, so it's tempting, but it's like... I kind of gotta wait to see medical bills first.
Khan's making a good plea to make that Mojo Jojo.
I can't. He doesn't have a helmet. Neurotyrant doesn't have a helmet.
Damn, he's got you there. So I've signed up for a crusade now, being hosted by the same people doing that 1,500 point Highlander tournament.
Nice.
I'm currently thinking of let me check his ability. Come on. Let's see what he does. Yeah, that's fine. I'm running a chaplain, basically Chaplain Ceneric from what's his nuts? From the initiate under Grimaldus during the Third War of Armageddon, who helped save the Celestial Lions. In the lore, he goes with the Celestial Lions to help them with their group. So even though he does really nothing, I want to run him for the flavor. What does the hand mean in the name? Unknown. So it's handy as in handicrafts, as in handicapped.
Yes. It is a play on words that my dad suggested.
Yeah. It's because Handy has...
Muscular.
He's handicapped.
It's just a fun little play on words. It's also the reason why on the channel banner, it's the handicap logo. Thank God that is not copyright.
Hey, no, you're fine, Unknown. We talk about this stuff, and if you hang out and chat long enough, you're gonna see people crack jokes about it.
Yes. And also just being unhinged in general, saying out of pocket shit.
Yeah.
That is
You
normal
finally
here.
figured out how to paint your pelts easier? Good job,
Nice.
Scott.
But yes, welcome. What army do you plan to paint, Unknown? Yes is a valid answer. Okay, so let me see something. How do I want to paint the face? Because I should paint something. I think I painted, yeah. Well, I need to paint the white again on the neuroloids because I fucked that up. I guess I'll do that while I think about what other colors I'm going to use. Oh yeah, also I was going to go to my model railroad club tomorrow, but guess what happened?
What?
I think a pipe burst. So the
So
carpet is
indeed.
soaked.
Damn. It's wet.
There's another thing to say that would piss people off too.
It's moist.
Yes.
Scott is curious how a model railroad club works.
So the way a model railroad club works is usually if they're setting one up, someone has a layout and is in like the club is using it, or the club builds a layout in a space that either they own or rent out. And so they build a model railroad layout there. They also choose what scale they want it to be. And so then they build that layout and it stays there until either the rent for the building runs out or it just never runs out because they own the building. And luckily in my case, my club owns the building. Most
Hell yeah.
hated army? You mean to play or paint? Play against or paint?
Let's go with both, just for fun's sake.
Cow.
For me, my least favorite army to play against right now, I think, is Gene Stealer Cult. They're in the weird spot where they've been constantly nerfed, but at the same time, they had to be given a new army rule because their original army rule was so cheeks. But the new army rule is really, really good.
It's
But at
kind of
the
like
same
with
time-
Dark Angels.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it, we fucked up the codex quickly. Start releasing detachments until one works. What's it
But
good to
it's
get
like,
friends in the
imagine
hobby
in-
if there are financial constraints? 3D prints
Team.
or go... Yeah, Kill Team works too. 3D printing, Kill Team, eBay.
Warhammer buy-sell lots on Facebook and eBay are really good.
Yeah. Another way too that a lot of people talk about is if it's when it's still around, is you subscribe to the what's the magazine called again?
I think they canceled it.
No, they didn't. It's still around.
They canceled one version of it. I remember talking to someone about that.
They canceled an issue.
Okay. Well, spam. The beautiful part is you don't have to buy them.
Combat
like that.
Patrol.
Oh,
I think
shit.
it is called Combat Patrol. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Combat Patrol magazine.
Yeah. We like to make fun of people spam that say with the caption "professionally painted."
Yes. If there's a place I'd also recommend, it's a place called and this is legitimately I hope one day either Handy or I, most likely Handy, given the way that the rate that I make YouTube videos, get a sponsorship with them. The Troll Trader.
Troll Trader doesn't do sponsorships.
They don't? Damn.
No. First, our senior message says, random lore question: is the Lion's new teleporting power chaos related, or the Watchers are Biggie?
That's his psychic. That's his latent
yeah.
psychic abilities. My understanding.
Yeah, all Primarchs have their own latent psychic abilities, and it's
the
understood
only one who
that
doesn't is Angron.
Yeah, it's the way that we understand how Forest Walk works is that it's kind of like it's a like it's something that is like came before the warp ever existed, is the thing. And it's like its own thing connected to Caliban, because all like warp entities, if they ever encounter a watch in the dark, they are really uncomfortable around it, like incredibly uncomfortable around it.
Wasn't it like a named Zinch demon encountered
Yes,
a singular Watcher in the Dark and ran away?
I think it was the changer of something.
Yeah, like a Weaver of Fates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much. Quick zip. We're helping Sam here talk about getting into Warhammer.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
and
So
cheap.
like
So yeah.
the forest
The-
walk is just sorry. I wanted to finish up my thought.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So forest walk is just the lion's own innate ability that is also tied to Caliban. Because
Yeah.
in the book it was described as like it's old Caliban, like ancient Caliban, is how he described it.
Yeah,
looked
that's
like.
right. I mean, that's where the book starts, with him basically in ancient Caliban, but like in the warp.
Well, no, it's not the warp.
But it is, because he's talking about seeing like an old man bleeding in a boat with four shadows circling under him. He's going through a form of the warp, but it's taking in the shape of old Caliban.
Yeah,
Every
like,
place he goes to.
No, but the thing is, it's not the warp, because it's the dimension of the Watchers, is what it said.
I might have to.
Because think
reread that
about it,
part.
if it was the warp, there would be no demons that could appear in it. Because remember, they hate the Watchers. Being around a Watcher for demons is like a Psyker being around a Sister of Silence, but 10 times worse.
Yeah, I get that. But to answer the other question, Spam, the Troll Trader, really good place. It's pretty much almost always 30% off what you get MSRP. And it's another thing. The worse the paint job is on the model, the cheaper they sell it. Yeah,
So you just buy it and strip it and paint it however the hell you want.
exactly. What is the
I
worst
also
combat
find
patrol
it-
besides Ultramarine?
What?
Sorry, I was looking at Con. Sorry, go ahead, finish your thought.
No, I was gonna say, it's like how when I made the video for how to be a cheapskate, and I saw the Custodes carrier, the very next day it sold.
My God.
Because I included it in the video, like, oh, I was gonna buy it. Someone else bought it the very next day.
To get back at you for buying the last Ares drop ship from Forge World.
Probably.
All right. So Khan is asking here, what is the worst combat patrol besides the Ultramarine Space Marine combat patrol? He thinks it's Orcs. The first one, a regular boy, is not the Beast Snagga one. I wouldn't know. I don't really look at them. The last time I think of like a new combat patrol, I think back to 9th edition's Death Watch combat patrol.
Hey, the Death
Which is
Watch
now
one
at, like-
was good.
Oh, it's great. When I'm talking about the most recent one in mind.
Oh, the
not,
most
like,
recent
the
Death
worst.
Watch one. You mean the Agents of the Imperium box no one asked for?
No. When I think of the most recent one, it's like, that's a new combat patrol box, right, guys? When it fucking isn't. It's from 9th edition. I'm saying how out of touch I am about the combat patrol situation.
Oh, okay.
First
and
war
then
book was
what-
the Descent of
Who's
Angels.
on
and you got
Pack
hooked.
Watch in the server because Angron Transfigured still isn't out yet, and it's been almost a year.
That's Jamie. Jamie is on Pack Watch, and he's tweaking out in hilarious ways.
Yes. I thought I was tweaking when Marduk said just didn't come out for 3 months. It's funny.
Yeah, there was a counter and everything.
What was the place you recommended to go for mini? Sorry, I missed it. Troll Trader.
The Troll Trader.
Is it the Troll Trader or is it just Troll Trader?
The website URL is the Troll Trader.
Oh, okay, so I guess they changed it.
They changed it a few years ago.
Hmm.
Do you know the boarding patrol?
Yes, we know about boarding patrol.
Boarding action?
Boarding actions or whatever the heck it was called. The game they tried to it was the Space Hulk Deathwing knockoff.
I actually had a lot of fun. Oh man, today was the Orlando show. Man, I wish
Yeah.
I was employed so I could buy a ticket. I would have bought you one too.
I would have just bought them if I was actually able to go.
Yeah.
But hello.
They just started tweeting out that they sang the Lion King song while holding up a little baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
No, the Orlando show I think was over the weekend. It's not tonight. Because I saw that. I saw the that video you're talking about. It was on the unsub Reddit.
Damn. Still, I feel bad I missed that. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, it would have been. Maybe they'll do it again.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I mean, I couldn't see why they wouldn't do it again.
It would have been a hoot. It would have also been. Now, I'm just thinking about things that could have happened but wouldn't. That's like the sentimental version of me spending money I don't got. But anywho. As a bad painter, how do I start vehicles or knights?
Why don't you paint the warlord? I don't paint the warlord because I never had the means to paint it. And I'm not sure how much longer that's going to be because, like I said, possible future medical bills. But I'd have to save up for a painting booth. I need to save up for a painting booth and also a better airbrush. Also, don't mean to stat question. Do you know anything about starting Trench Crusade without a 3D printer? Yes! You can start Trench Crusade because, yeah, they sell them directly now.
The downside is they're a bit inconsistent. A bit is a bit generous on their part. They're really quite inconsistent about getting things shipped, but hopefully they fix that.
Is the series that brings back Rowboat Gorilla Man? Don't know the spell's name worth getting back into. You mean Dark Imperium? Is it that book series? Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, it'd be a good place to start. Wait, did I just open and already open a new bottle? Okay, no, I didn't.
Damn.
Thank God. This stuff is like gold right here now.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? It's a big pivotal moment.
Yeah, just like how you should read Lion Son of the Forest.
Yeah. I loved Lion Son of the Forest.
I do too. Where's part 2, Mike Brooks?
He's too busy getting reamed by GW staff for all the Charlie Kirk stuff he's been saying.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, he was celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk along with several other people who have been fired from GW at this point. They're looking for like new members for like White Dwarf and like the people who run.
There wasn't any more reason.
Is that why White Dwarf has been delayed for a while?
I think so. One of the head people for White Dwarf was celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, and everyone did not like that. And then GW said, "Oh, because there was an actual mail-in thing that happened." And it worked.
What is White Dwarf? It is a Warhammer magazine where they show you painting techniques and like some rules for new models and stuff. They show up community paint jobs too.
It's almost as if you kept your mouth shut about, certain things, you wouldn't lose your fucking job.
Yeah.
Or if you were at least a better human being.
Yeah.
Damn it, I like Mike Brooks' writing, and he just fucked it up. He made me not see him as that good of a person anymore.
Well, he also wrote a book where he made a character based off of Sargon of Akkad.
Oh yeah, I know that. With that, we talked about that. How it says he's stupid because now he just made him canon.
Yeah,
he killed him off, but he made him canon.
Yeah, and Carl Benjamin started making a version of him in like as a model, and then he did
I have a story.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say the other day when I went to work. I after work I met up with like an ex. I guess yeah, I would say like an acquaintance. Like I don't really talk to them, and because I always thought that they were like crazy, and we were just chilling because I was just like, you know what, maybe this person isn't so bad after all. Oh boy, was I wrong, because as soon as I wanted to leave, he handed me uh a certain book that I didn't want, that I was just like, oh, you're one of those people. And it was the Antifa anti-fascist handbook
You
written by
should
one of those
report
college
them.
professors. Not only did I like did I just leave with the book in hand, I used it as barbecue charcoal. I
That's
just threw it
hilarious.
in
I
the
was gonna
fire.
say you should have
Oh,
reported them to the police. I'm sure they would like that lead.
mm-hmm. I just burned the book, and I was just like, you know what? This is gonna taste so much better. The meat's gonna taste better with this as firewood.
The guy who wrote it is hiding in Spain. Hilarious.
Yeah, he's hiding in
Um,
Spain right now. I found out about that recently, and I was just like, ha!
who's
Bunch
the
of
other person?
cowards.
ADB. Yeah, Aaron Dembski Bowden is a great writer. Dan Abnett is the fucking goat.
It was Mike Brooks, and then he opened his mouth.
Mike Brooks could have just had a nice time, but he
Yep.
chose not to.
He could have had a real perfect career in the Warhammer community. He would have been loved by everyone, unlike Matt Ward. But nah, he just had to fuck it up.
So yeah, End of the Death is great. So I'm listening to the Horus
Why
Heresy
it
stuff
take you
because
to become
I'm
such a good painter? I think I'm
Years.
an average painter, but
no,
Years.
Handy, you're a good painter because you actually do a lot of the detail work.
Your
The only
tism
reason I
kicks
think
in.
you would call yourself average is because of the rate it takes you to do it.
Yeah.
I think I'm an
Let's be
average
real.
painter.
Let's be real.
You're better
your
than me, and
tism
I
kicks
consider
in.
myself decent. Okay.
I was about to say I also saw something funny on I think it was Reddit. What's your hot take? And the first hot take that was towards the top. Content creators ruin non-metallic metal.
Yes, they did. What is the greatest deal you ever bought in Warhammer? I got a free Mastodon.
Greatest deal. I got my Warlord Titan for not today's price. I actually calculated it. Oh yeah, how'd the rest of the script go, Ickbard?
In the near future, it's going to
I
be
think it's
when
good,
it,
and I see the message.
So would
I
the title work or
don't-
no?
I think your title works.
Okay. But yeah, so
I was
I calculated how much I paid for my Warlord Titan with all the stuff that I bought with it, minus 2 weapons, because I still have to buy those. I'm thinking about getting those maybe sometime next year if they don't get rid of them, which is the Power Claw and the missile launchers. So I calculated that to get all 3 of the Warlord Titan heads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons, and the body cost me a total of $2,300. And yes, I know that is a lot of money, but this was money back in 2019. And then I compare it to today's money, all that stuff I bought would cost $3,500 today.
as I was gonna say, the answer to that question, if it ever will be, is if is me buying is me paying the shipping and handling for whenever I have the money just so that Ickbard can send me Black Templars.
Yes, it will, because these are models that are not older than you. They would have been around by the time you reached sapience, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because like object permanence and shit.
Huh.
How old they are?
Oh, they're old, almost as old as Handy. Not old. Handy's older,
It's
though.
funny because it's not true.
Yeah.
Handy's way older.
Oh wow, fuck you.
So
Ickbard,
Angry
check
Marine
your
Lore.
DMs.
Well, of course.
Okay,
Well, of course.
okay.
Don't
Sapiens is
respond
a
to
big
it.
word. I am full of big words. All right,
Oh
I
my
saw it.
god.
See, I
What-
think that's
what
a
am-
good. Yeah, I do think that's a good title for. I think you should keep that title for the video.
Okay. It's fun to GW focused
Um,
on projects like Secret Level Dish. I'll know, no fear. I would be so content. What the
Yeah.
fuck? I like.
I think that.
Why?
Listen, Flagrant. Before I respond, first of all, did you do the laundry? Did you do the dishes? Did you mow the lawn? No, I'm not raising your allowance. Do you think the Warlord Titan is not not detailed enough? Like GW can make super detailed models, but the Warlord Titan looks a bit bland. This you gotta understand. This sculpt is a lot older than a lot of the modern day sculpts that we
This
have.
sculpt is. If we were to go off GW's production schedule, this thing is probably because it was released in 2015. They were probably working on it in 2012. So it's a 13-year-old kit, technically.
Yeah.
Hello, chicken. How you doing? It is
It's
Agent Chicken.
Chicken.
Yes.
Hello, chicken. That's one of my buddies.
Dad had a chicken. Mama had a cow.
But yeah, Warlord. I think the Warlord Titan has enough detail. Is the thing. 'Cause
It
most- you
really
gotta-
gives it a lot of space for freehanding. Really.
Yeah, you also got to remember too. A lot of the details you're thinking of are hidden under the armor plates. That's the thing. Is a lot of people
Fun
don't
fact.
understand. There's a lot of
Fun
detail
fact.
that's hidden beneath the armor plates. There's an absolute banger of a stream going on here. I had to check it out. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We were going through a lot of stuff, Chicken. Fun fact, my friend Chicken is Australian.
Yes, we know.
My condolences.
Yeah, everything is upside down there.
And they have no guns.
Well, they're allowed to have them under very strict laws.
I know, they have to be like farmers or something dealing with pests, mostly.
But if I remove the armor so the Titan can take a shower. I'm just gonna tell you this
It's actually
right
pretty
now.
funny.
Ah. Thank you, Flagrant Vandal, for the YouTube scribble. The Warlord Titan, if it doesn't have armor panels, looks really weird.
I'm gonna start
That's why,
watching
like,
that
even
Twitch
though
stream.
mine is displayed that way, because there is a shitload of like small parts I still need to put on it. It
Agent
knows
Chicken,
what
lying's a
looks
sin.
better.
What did he say?
He
And
says
also-
that you hate guns and love Australia over America.
That is a lie.
Also, if it ever does come out, if GW does ever do a War Master Titan in 28mm, I will start a fund for it on the YouTube channel. Just to buy it.
Not like I'm a
Because-
good Christian boy, Pog Chip.
I still wish
Holiday
there was a way to
boxes
use
tend to
Warhammer
be
models
good.
as tax write-offs. Boxes for starting armies. Also, why do you talk so much about model trains? I talk about model trains because I like model trains. It is my very first hobby compared to everything else. And then holiday boxes. Yes, holiday boxes are really great for starting an army because usually they're anywhere from 800 to 1,000 points. Thanks for talking, Lord, with me. No problem. Thank you for the $2.
Yeah, no
super chat.
problem. He has the tisms. Damn right. Quick zip. I think in general the Christmas boxes usually are
I
good.
hear the alarm go.
I remember we
Ready to go
actually, speaking of that podcast that never
Grandma
really
admit-
took
Hear me.
over. We did the numbers. They're the best deals in general for 40k outside of I think starter boxes,
Yeah.
like the actual edition release boxes. I mean,
Yeah. They're a little bit cheaper. You don't get 2 armies, but you get more armies. You get more of an army, I mean.
yeah, it's genuinely worthwhile. Like the
Is it-
Votan one has been great every year.
Yeah. Well, every other year. They didn't have one last year, did they?
I think they did.
Oh, yeah, it was the one with the 2 buggies.
Yeah, the 2 Sagittars.
Yeah, the 2 buggies. And then what? This
What about
year's
basing-
Is this year's 2 hecatons?
No, that was the year before.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. No, but last year's the 2 buggies. How can it be the 2 buggies and 2 hecatons last year then?
No. I said the year before that is
Oh,
the Hecaton.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Which
looking at
army
the
is
Christmas
most
box right
starved for minis? I hear you talking about how Custodes don't have reliable anti-tank. Custodes is kind of one of them, and then I'd also argue World Eaters. Because they're still missing a lot of stuff.
So the Votan box is pretty good. It's 10 Chthonian Berserkers, one 2-man group of the new artillery units,
Oh yeah.
the Capricus Defender / Transporter, which is really good, a Brokir Thunderkin 3-man, and the Forge Master. It's all really good.
Yeah. Also, another answer to that question would have been Votan if they didn't get their new stuff. If they just got one model. Votan would have been an answer too.
World Eaters?
Yeah, I said World Eaters, Custodes, and I just said if Votan didn't get their new stuff, they would have been on that too.
Yes, very much so.
Emperor's
Emperor's
Children,
Children?
not so much. They got a lot of stuff.
They got a fair bit. They also have that grace period because it's just released army.
Yeah.
I've had a channel for 2-ish months, but I have more videos than Nick Bird. Yeah, that's not hard quick zip with how often I upload.
Mm-hmm.
It is not the W you think it is. It's everyone's channel info on here. Rev doesn't do YouTube. Do you do YouTube?
Not yet.
Me? Not yet. I do.
It's
put
been
up
not yet
videos-
for how many years?
Two.
No. What do you mean? No? Well, I haven't streamed on YouTube for a little over like a few
Yes,
like
big bug.
6-7 months.
Yeah.
Because the last time I streamed on YouTube was
Or is it
early
just
on
Nick,
this
though?
year. I do, however, have live streams on
There we go.
my channel that I post up from Twitch. So I download the
So I can
VOD.
write off
and
all
then
my
put it
mini
up.
purchases. You can't do that. You cannot use your minis as a tax write-off, or else I'd be doing that too.
Okay, so as I was saying, I've been doing YouTube. I've been slowly posting up the Wasteland playthrough of me and my friends, the friend lock. Outside of that, I haven't really streamed on there. I do maybe plan on next week on trying to do a triple stream where I stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully my system doesn't just shut the fuck down.
Yeah.
But if
Then-
it runs smoothly, then I'll continue doing it.
Then some words of advice and motivation. Don't expect the channel to blow up from the get-go. So
Don't ever expect it to.
Yeah, don't expect to get as many views with your first couple videos. Post regularly if you want to actually grow a following. And then also make sure your microphone quality isn't ass. Because people will watch like shitty quality videos as long as the microphone quality is good. Give us your channel info or we'll mirror you. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll have like a few extra holes if you try that.
True.
Wait,
Another.
Florida man.
What do you-
Go ahead, Rev.
Taxes are a
asking, who-
subscription to the country you live in.
That's fucking true. Okay, go ahead, Rev.
Sorry.
Man, oh my god, it's interrupted even when I'm all right, anyway. As I was saying, as I was gonna ask, who was the one who asked
Yeah, Rev, what's
about
up? Sorry. You were about to ask.
who asked about my channel? And secondly, when they said give us your channel info, was that towards to me or
Yes.
Okay. In that case, y'all asked for it. Is it okay, Handy, if I post my links
Yes,
on
I said yes.
on your chat?
I
Okay,
said
cool.
yes, that was the go ahead. I mean, I thought it was a hint when Ickbard asked, and I said yes.
No. Igbert just. Oh, hello. Who got in here?
Bart.
Oh, hey, it's
It's
Matt.
Bart.
Now I have to figure out which
All
one is it. Okay,
right.
there we go. There we go.
Fuck yeah! Now we get to get unhinged. Let's go.
No, we not. Oh, no, we don't. His girlfriend isn't here.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's right. Damn.
Fart, how have you been, my dude?
I've been doing good. I've been suffering through building the Saturn 9 stuff.
Oh damn.
I've
Oh, are
also
you
been
streaming
sort of
too?
being.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Okay, let's do
Oh
a
yes, he
stream
is.
together
Oh,
thing.
cool. Yeah, combine your viewerships. Become
Keep
one.
forgetting where the fuck it is.
It's on the. It's a when you go to Twitch. You go into your channel like manager studio thing, and then you go
I
to
see
the
it. It's
left at
just
the very bottom.
because all of them are the same fucking color.
All right, there is all the links if you want to go ahead and support me or subscribe to my channels. I
Subscribe to his OnlyFans.
There you go.
I
There's the invite, Matt.
regularly-
I need to do this real quick just to make sure because I did.
I
fuck up, and
regularly
I'm
stream
not
on-
sure if it'll show my camera. I hope it doesn't.
interrupt Rev Day is still going.
Yes, it is.
I regularly
And there we go.
stream on
Save
Twitch
chat.
and Kick.
Share chat.
Jeez.
Rain.
All right. So
Sorry.
what did Agent Chicken say? My country's taxes have destroyed American businesses. Hooters, Krispy Kreme, Starbucks have all left Australia because of GST tax we have.
Oof.
I mean, to be fair, the same thing happened. Well, not the same thing, but like something similar happened to Whataburger when they tried to expand to Mexico. They
It's a
had one
Warhammer
in
angle.
They had one in Monterrey, but because the import cost of like Texas ingredients to all the way there was too much, and not enough people went to Whataburger, they just shut it down after a while. They were like though they had their regulars and they had like a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, no, like Whataburger is really good. It was also sort of expensive, so they just didn't last very long.
Didn't stop Warhammer though. We have hundreds of those. Yes, but you suffer the rebellion tax. Cranked up to 1,000.
Yep, just like the United States.
Well, no, we don't have it cranked up to 1,000. They have it cranked up to 1,000.
Yes.
What color do I want to use that's similar to that one? It's not Cavalite. I think it's Cerebite green, it looks like. Yeah, it is. Ugh. Start painting the pipe. You guys watch Paul's Bad at Stuff for Cracked Up? Yes, I watch Paul. He will sometimes message me for... He sometimes messages me if it's train related. Because he's like, oh, I found it. I went to a train museum. Here's a photo. Yeah, I'm in Paul's server too. Hey Jax, I've got to have my volume cranked up to 1,000 just to hear you handy. Really? Oh,
Holy shit, Jax.
yeah.
It's a ghost from the past.
Yes. How you been?
We have different versions to that do more than Warhammer. They do Lord of the Rings models and stuff like D&D called.
Well,
Hall
yeah.
of Heroes.
Also, Crackduck's friend Arthur Bones. I'm a moderator in his Discord server, and I talk to him whenever he goes in the server. Busy with your LARP stuff? Nice.
Here you go, fart.
Oh my god, he's licking me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tastes like beans.
It tastes like kimchi. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that?
God damn it.
I think so, yeah.
I got in trouble on
isn't-
Dice
wait,
Check for
isn't
that- wait.
calling Demeki's Death Guard Kimchi Marines. I did not know he was half Korean. I only did it because
Oh my
kimchi,
God.
you know, because I was thinking of kimchi, like the fucking fart cloud
food,
from
right?
Chowder.
Oh,
2,000 to have an
'Cause-
oak tree cut down. Oof.
hold on. Is it? Wait,
Jesus.
hold on. But isn't kimchi a food? Like, isn't that just food?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then it's just food. What the fuck?
Yes, but they think you're being racist, is the thing.
Bro, I've had someone call me a bean burrito mid collab. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, the first lady of the last president called us breakfast tacos.
She did, didn't she?
Yes, she did. And proceeded to piss off the
Oh.
entire Hispanic community by saying that. Sell Warlord Titan. And that's with a friend discount. Ooh. Well, do you need
Damn.
the oak tree cut down because it's causing issues or you just don't want it anymore? I was about to say, I know some people would probably pay for a large oak tree. if they wanted to pay the removal service to transfer it. Huge storm recently. Oh. So it was damaged. Horse. Hmm.
I'm trying to find that list of video topic things that I talked with Goblin King about.
I don't know.
'Cause we had some. He and I had some good bangers in DMs about that shit.
What, for like YouTube video topics, or
Yeah, we had a list of that shit.
can I strategically transfer it to another location?
The list,
Yes.
if I can find it, bro.
By the way, guys, I had a really. I talked to Matt here about a cool little idea because I saw that on his stream. He has these little like chibis that are just abusing the shit out of Matt.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm just like, Matt, if you ever get a chance, I will send you money so that the person who made those commission me writing you like the Nimbus Cloud from Dragon Ball.
You're
Breaks in handy. It must come down. Oh, yeah. It's a shame because it's a really nice oak tree. It makes a lot of shade over our house, so when it's gone, our cooling bill will go up. Oof. Is there, like, no way to save it, is the thing? Because there might be a way to save it, but if there isn't, then oh well.
Damn it, I can't find the list.
The history of how you got into Warhammer, please. Oh boy, how long you want to be here? Well, it's not going to be that long. It's just like, oh, it's probably going to take 5-10 minutes.
Agent Chicken, if I was a paint Warhammer, I'd paint the best fashion. Local Games Workshop has a really hilarious cabinet they labeled Stealthy Orcs, and it's just empty model stands with purple on the
Oh,
back.
yeah. Yeah. How you know purple orcs aren't real? You ain't ever seen one. No, because the split branch is so large that when it comes out, the tree will be unbalanced and most likely come down. Ah. Darn.
Gotcha.
That sucks.
So my history of how I got into Warhammer. Cue me, 14 years old, going into a Games Workshop store. I see the Lord of the Rings, the battle for, I think it was the Minas Tirith box, where it's like they have the ogre right before they, Gandalf 1v1's the fucking Balrog.
The sick bard's going first.
I don't know. I wasn't fruitful in my searching, so I'm coping and seething. I bought dwarves because fuck you. I love dwarves. Gimli's based. He literally just tried to destroy the ring right then and there because why the fuck do I need to walk up a mountain? I have an axe right here. Hello.
Why didn't we just use the eagles?
They tried. Damn it. They tried. I swear to God. 2-second tangent. Hearing the why didn't they use the eagles is like the beginning level apologetics of Tolkien and lore. Shout out to those who know what apologetics is. And so I played that. No one else really played it. No one really was able to organize any of that shit. People mainly played Space Marines. Fast forward to just before COVID, I've been painting a lot of D&D miniatures, and I wanted to paint more. I wanted to paint multiples to kind of like compare them. I went, wait, that's like units. So I bought Custodes the day before California went into shutdown, not knowing we were going into a shutdown. I was an essential worker. I didn't pay rent, and then it just kind of ballooned from there.
Wait, are you in Vietnam right now?
What he's saying, yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it like late at night or something?
Like maybe, well, they're...
Well, actually, no, I would
it's
think
more
because...
like morning.
Yeah, because I was like, because Nev is in Japan, so it probably would be the morning or afternoon there in Vietnam.
Damn.
If
Yeah,
they're
that'd
in
be
the
some
same
good
hemisphere.
lumberjacks. That's why I imagine at least good lumber.
Oh, wait, yeah, you could actually do that. Because think about it, the tree removal service, the way they cut it up, they'd cut it up so that way they can resell it. So if you can find like a logging company that would want it, and you can like, they'll just buy it off of you. Because that means if the oak tree is 5 to 6 stories tall, and depending on what kind of oak it is, oh, that's buku bucks right there.
He's saying it's really sought after for furniture.
Yep, that's buku bucks right there.
Why the fuck do you keep calling it buku bucks?
Yeah, that's a lot of money right there. Then I would try and do that. Okay, guess did you want to finish it, Bard?
I did.
Oh, okay. Matt, do you want to say of how you got into Warhammer?
Oh yeah. I was big into RTSs when I was 10 years old. It was the big era of StarCraft and Diablo. So I got into Dawn of War, and that was my intro into the Warhammer universe. So my first army, a little 10-year-old me, I played Blood Ravens because I loved the little red squatty Space Marine dudes. And then I did Catachan next, and I have done like a little slow trickle of Warhammer the next like 8 years ish. But when 8th edition released, and the Dark Imperium box set, and Death Guard, which is an army I really wanted, I got a whole range refresh. I was like, oh, I'm gonna mega get into this game. And then since then, I've been like mega more addicted into crack. Plastic crack, that is.
So for me, it all started way back when in a game store in California. So there was a game store there that I liked going to because it was right next to my karate studio. They had a bunch of really cool, at the time that I didn't know were Warhammer models, but looking back on it, like, yeah, those are Warhammer models. So think like they had an Eldari army, they had a Space Marine army. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I was younger, I found out, oh, you gotta paint these? And it's like, no, I don't want those. And then many years later, when the Space Marine 2 game came out, I thought, are you not into trains? Yes. Yes, trains. Oh, speaking of trains, I'll show Jax the collection of what it's at after I finish with the story time with Grandpa. Yeah, after that, many years down the line, after the first Space Marine game came out, I got interested in Warhammer again. And I'm like, oh, when I got to the Warlord town, it's like, oh, this is cool. I want this. Does GW make this? No, they don't. Okay, guess I don't want it anymore. Years down the line, GW is now making the largest model, Warlord Titan. Oh, cool. I want that. Looks at price. Over $1,000. I can't afford that. Many years down, a couple years later, I think it was like 3 years later. Yeah, 4 years later. I was also into cosplay at the same time. So I made a cosplay, took it to LA Comic Con, won first place in my category, won a large amount of money from it. And I'm like, okay, let's get a Warlord Titan. Fuck it. And the rest is history. And yes, my first miniature was a Warlord Titan. Warlord Titan was my first Warhammer miniature. Okay. Do all the salamander. God damn it. Ickbard. Where did he go?
I'm not.
What happened?
Look what meme guy said.
Where I have a lore question: do all salamanders get the pass? Yes. And so do the Celestial Lands too. Canonically, a Black Space Marine chapter. I need closure for Elite 2. I feel that too, 4-star. I feel that too. I was talking about it on Friday, I think, that the guy who was mixed with all 20 Primarch gene seeds and was like in constant pain, like
an update to the Model Railroad collection. I got that display case for free from my Model Railroad Club. Wahoo!
What about Salamanders players? Nah, they got to work for it.
But all the trains on there are mine that I've been getting over the past few years. Wahoo! So everything from shelf, well, everything except for the top shelf is narrow gauge. And then the second shelf from the top, that's all plastic. Then everything else except the passenger cars on the lower shelves are all made of brass. But yeah, it's a very nice collection. If you could switch one loyalist and one traitor Space Marine chapter to the other side, which would you pick?
Iron Hands and World Eaters.
Does
I
that
shot
mean-
from the hip, baby.
Yes, you did. Huh.
Iron
Is it
Hand
train
gets
time
some
with roller
lore.
coasters?
We get Angron the Paladin back, okay?
Yeah. Nice.
I call that a win.
Very nice. Yeah.
What about y'all? What about you guys? Let's start with Rev,
Oh.
the most knowledgeable of Space Marine chapters.
What? What are you throwing me into?
If you could change one Loyalist Space Marine Legion chapter, whatever, to Heretic, and one Heretic one to Loyalist, which ones would you choose?
Yes.
Bitch. Alrighty. What about the? What about the? What about the
I don't know any fucking factions. Like, not
Oh.
specific ones. Leave me alone.
I think it'd be really interesting to switch Sons of Horus and the Imperial Fists. So we have the flipped
Oh,
Dornian
fuck, the
Heresy, but
Dornian
not flipped
Heresy.
Dornian Heresy.
Hell yeah.
I don't quite anything train related for a while now. I'm limiting myself to one hobby now. Yee.
Fair enough.
Blood Ravens and
All
Thousand
right.
Suns. It has to be a chapter. You mean Blood Angels?
Blood Ravens are a chapter.
Well, we're going as if it's the original Legions, though.
Okay, sure. Handy, go ahead. Yours.
Let's swap. I would say. Blood Angels.
We've got a good second
for,
one.
for World Eaters. That would be an interesting dynamic.
Oh yeah.
Because then Korn
My,
gets the chapter that he wanted.
That's true.
We could also switch Alfarius and
Algo,
Omegon.
nice.
Fuck, that'd be hilarious. It would be so hilarious, and it wouldn't change anything in the lore.
Exactly.
Iron Warriors and Iron Hands, so Ferris could have something to do.
What do you
Based-
mean? Iron Hands
gonna lie.
don't get anything.
I
mean,
mean,
Iron War-
that's kind of what
yeah.
that's why I said that's why I
Yeah.
said Iron Hands, so they can get lore.
Yeah,
I can take
it's
that,
kind of
Jack.
the same thing from the old Star Collecting box. Because the Iron Warriors don't really get anything in 40k, and neither do the Iron Hands. So you're not really changing much. White Scars and World Eaters.
Oh, you mean like what? Wasn't it like Fulgrim and Jagatai were supposed to be on opposite planets or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So Matt, I've been trying to find this book. There was a big like Horus Heresy like Reddit lore post that I haven't been able to find in the last couple of years.
Favorite
It was something
Primarch,
like
Lionel Johnson.
It was like Dorn. It was like setting the table or something like that, or like the table is set where it's like Malkador and the Emperor are basically scrying the future, figuring out no matter whoever becomes a war master, they will be the one leading the heresy and shit like that. I've been trying to find it. I don't know if it's like an actual book or like a short story article they posted online.
Oh, yes. It's in Heralds of the Siege, book 52 of the Horus Heresy.
Heralds of the Siege. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was called like Setting the Table or something like that, where they talked about like, hey, here's what's actually going to happen, what we think is going to happen, but then it's like Kegarak, the Laughing God, fucks with shit, or some vague third party fucks with their planning for the Horus Heresy.
Yeah.
Which is weird because they knew that Horus was going to be the War Master and lead, and the favorite son was going to lead the fucking heretics. It makes you wonder why they chose him when he's like the best at attacking, when he's going to be the attacking one. Shit like that. Like, it makes me question the what ifs, which makes the Dornian heresy stuff cooler.
Yeah. They do
Anyways.
a lot of short stories like that. Like unironically, there's a story that the Eldar warned Ferrus Manus that Fulgrim would betray him. And Ferrus Manus like, nah, Fulgrim would never do that, and he'd slaughter
Die,
the Eldar.
alien.
Exactly.
Anyways, how have you
And what
guys
was the
been?
name of the book again? I don't want to forget this shit.
Oh, the board is set, the short story, and then it's in
board
book
is set.
52, Heralds of the Siege.
Gotcha. Okay.
Got a picture of Dorn T-posing on the cover.
Oh fuck yes, I'm rock hard.
Okay, but yes, Jax is asking us how we've been. So, I've been fine. I've had a little bit of some medical issues, so waiting to see what the results of that are tomorrow. So hopefully it's nothing too serious, or nothing serious at all. Ugh. Hello,
I've been
Miller.
doing well. I've moved to Florida since we've last talked, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm in Florida now too.
You're now the Florida man. So
Yes.
if anything
Yeah.
happens, if you see like a
Thank you, Jax.
advertisement or something saying something like Florida man took over train store, that's probably handy.
Wait, what the fuck? I just looked it up. The board is set was written by Gav Thorpe. Holy shit. Normally he
Yes.
writes ass.
So, I feel like because Horse Heresy has like 20 million stories in it, you get half of Gav Thorpe's stuff is peak, and the other half is dog shit.
No in between.
There's no in between, yeah.
Like the first wall wasn't a bad book, but it felt like Dan Abnett had to undo the damage Gav Thorpe did with Dorn with that prologue.
Yeah, that was one of the best prologues ever.
Oh god. Dorn
They finally,
realizing
like-
what fear is and talking to essentially the
damn,
person.
living in America's way.
Didn't you just
Yes,
move
we
that
are.
not that long ago? Yes. Yes. Why Florida? Well, because my parents already had a little vacation house down here compared to what we had in Alabama. And so it would have been hard for a family of 4, sometimes 5, to be in a small house. So their old vacation house is now my place. So I have my own house that I share with my
Woohoo.
sister.
Wow.
And my dad has retired from school and education, and his and my mom's dream was to retire in next to Disney World and go there every day. And even though my mom has passed, my dad is living that dream for the both of them, and he's been enjoying it a lot. And he invited me and my fiance to join him. Griffin's at the alligator. Is the alligator at Alligator Alcatraz?
Bro, it's great here. They let me have my setup here in Alligator Alcatraz. I'm the VIP.
Yeah, Jax, Handy and I actually live we're not close. Like, I haven't been able to visit him yet. Like, if I were to go and visit him, it would be like I'd have to plan for the weekend, and like a guest room would have to be set up for me, kind of thing. But it's way closer than it used to be.
Yep.
Of a Florida Space Marine, hell yeah! It's just Terry the space space warrior, or whatever the fuck they're called. But yeah, the board is set. God, I remember reading about that and then just forgetting it, like the name, and couldn't find it. I felt like I was taking crazy pills. Thank you, Matt.
That's one thing I really hate about the Horse Heresy is like they have a banger short story and then you have to wait 10 years before they put it in like a fucking anthology where it's like buried in a bunch of books that aren't related to it.
Yeah. Yeah, Jax, I appreciate that. It's very kind. But yeah, it's like man, it's so peak.
Damn it. Fucking
So Chad, it's been
microfiber.
2 hours. Make sure you stand up and stretch your legs and go poop and, wipe your butts.
Okay.
What's your best advice for not painting in fear of messing it up? I know about stripping paint, but it feels disheartening to do. Spam, I'm going to quote Bill Burr before he kind of, became a bitch. You got to acknowledge that you're going to fuck up. Failure is acceptable. Failure is not encouraged. It is a state that you will end up in, like everyone has.
It's a learning experience, if anything.
Yeah. You're going to learn, you're going to fuck it up in one way or another, and you're going to learn from it, and you'll be able to do it again. Additionally, varnish the fucker between steps if you're worried about fucking it up.
Yes.
What's up, Schmuck? Schmuck, do you know the origins of your name? Like the Yiddish term? I ask this for anyone who uses the term schmuck. It's always fun to bring up as a factoid.
Yes, I believe. Yeah.
And Lizardbait says your shit's beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, maybe.
What's a varnish?
Um,
So varnish is pretty much just somewhat paint without the pigment, but it's like a protective layer to protect the paint job. Like it makes it tougher. Sometimes
It's
it's
almost like a
resin-based.
save point.
Yeah.
It's almost like a save point on your paint job. Like when I first started doing strip enamel washing, which is more a slightly more advanced technique of painting, I'd varnish the shit out of my models. So if I fucked up, I have a save point to fall back to. Yeah, like Jack says, it's like a clear coat on a car that protects the paint. So schmuck, the Yiddish term for schmuck now means an idiot, a fool, a gullible person, a dweeb, low class intelligence, or someone who's impressionable or be taken advantage of, like Forrest Gump. What it originally meant was someone who married black people.
Well then, did not know that.
Well,
Yeah, dude, Yiddish goes hard into the racism. It's insane. How much did you spend to kit bash and paint Tyberos, the Red Wake, and a Hungry You, the Gut Legends? Colin, I'll answer that second part. I never hear the fucking end of it, and it's justified, but I never hear the fucking end of it.
Yeah. So on the Tyberos kit bash, I think I spent $100 because Tyberos was 40 and Abaddon was like 60.
That's
But
fair.
it wasn't too expensive. It was one of the cheaper kit bashes that people were able
And
to do.
in 4-star, in the power scaling of Warhammer, I think Master
Potato,
Chief
potato.
John 117. I think he ranks like a step or two below Karn the Betrayer in power scale, simply because Cortana said it best. No matter what, he always has luck on his side and not the other person's.
he rolls well.
Like, yeah. Like, especially if have any of you guys read the Halo novels at all?
Yes.
I read The Fall
Yeah.
of Reach.
It's scary how nimble and acrobatic the Spartans are.
Yep.
It's
Doesn't-
fucking terrifying. And you know how crazy it would be to see that in a game, but they don't have like the mechanics to do that. Scott, damn. I didn't know you were built like that. Respect.
Damn.
Book Spartans, but I didn't recognize your game. Damn. If we'll take a moment and remember Karn beating the brakes off of Erebus. Didn't he skin his face?
Yeah, he's trying to pull a spine out from under him.
Ah, that's so hot. I mean, what?
We heard
Already.
That was
God bless you, Khan, and with the father funeral funeral anniversary. I hope it's a time of peace for you. As a person who's lost a parent, I don't envy the situation at all. Oh, Horus skinned him, right? Horus pulled the face off. Still. Good.
Good.
For a moment, I thought you were
Can I-
gonna say. I thought you were gonna say that's hot again.
Nah. I don't want. I don't want to immediately go into the corny humor right after being sincere about dead family. I'm not quite that level of crap. What's his name? Used to be like Radio Shock jock. He's now like the host for like America's Got Talent. Curly hair, big nose, always wears shades wherever he goes. Really, no one?
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Wow. Okay, I'm just typing that into Google to see if I get the name. Wow, it's trying to show me Don. Okay, Howard Stern. There we go. I'm not that level of Howard Stern. You remember hosting LAN parties for Halo 2 back then? Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
You
The
were
good days.
military, so you have no idea what I mean. Oh, what branch did you serve? And thank you for your service.
Favorite factions: Dark Angels and Custodies and Imperial Knights.
My big three are my Space
You're
Marines, my
making-
Celestial
I am
Alliance
painting
specifically.
a Neurotyrant.
God damn it. So it's the Celestial Alliance, the Imperial Guard, and Votan. I have a fondness more for the Valhallans myself. So Howard Stern would bring on like porn stars to demonstrate their, let's say, prowess on radio. It was pull a string and make a tube go boom. Hey, but think about all those hours of being yelled at, having your barracks thrown apart, and all that shit. Being able to do a pull up. I could never do those things. And welcome back, Miller. Got up on your computer instead of your phone. Fair enough. Bam, personally, I just used Magaroth bone with Gilman flesh. Yeah, that works. Flesh is one of those fun things where there's not just one flesh color. There's a lot of flesh colors. And all you need to do is mix yellow, red, and blue in different amounts to get what you want. For me, I tend to mix yellow with a pink or a pink with a red, depending on the tone I want, to get the color I want if I'm doing more of a lighter tone. What, you want me to say flesh?
Flesh. Although I have a measly shiv, it's quite effective when used against the jugular.
You're on the Paladins? Nice. Oh shit, it's almost my bedtime.
Oh yeah, it's 10:50. It's almost 11.
Joined the pool program for the USMC. I could barely do one pull-up by the time I went to boot camp. I could get 10 done by the time I graduated. I could do 18 and run 3 and 22. God damn, Miller. And also thank you for your service.
I don't think anyone enjoyed Afghanistan. Especially after the disastrous withdrawal.
Taking your ASVAB Wednesday. I hope you
Good
have fun
luck.
with that. The job was fun, the place was not. Understandable. Have a great day. Oh man. Andy, how was it serving in the ancient armies of Jerusalem, watching David slay Goliath with the new slaying technology?
Shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna
I
let you
hear-
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I got you good. You know that was funny.
It was, but fuck you.
It broke both Matt and I out of silence. That's how funny it was.
I swear to God, Handy, I heard simultaneously World Star and FaZe Clan as the motherfucker like just 360s Goliath with that sling.
Oh, damn it.
I remember for my ASVAB, I got like a high 70. I think, Handy, you got what, like a low 90? Because I know we've talked about our ASVABs before.
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
What?
Yours was higher than mine.
What?
Your ASVAB score, motherfucker.
I don't remember.
You
What
know
is
the
that
feeling.
again?
That's the military
test.
aptitude.
I never took that, I think.
No, everyone in high school took it.
It's not, at least in
yes,
Texas.
Scott.
We
Yes, it
don't.
is.
We don't really. In Texas, we don't actually take that. But regardless,
It was in
I
California.
actually,
It was.
when I was 17, my mom actually was like, "Oh, let's go ahead and see if there maybe if it's one of your choices, see what sort of military branch you want to be a part of." My dumbass went, I'm gonna go be a Marine."
That's not being dumb. Marines are the most fun to be around.
They have the
No,
lowest IQ requirements.
Yeah, but here's the
Well, not
thing.
anymore.
I went to go take the ASVAB, and I got like a high fucking 80 something. And the recruiter in the office just looked at me and said, "You know the Air Force recruitment office is right next door, right?"
But I want to be a Marine.
I want to be a Marine. Was my answer.
And Miller, that's real sweet. I'm glad you got to do that.
Not
So-
true. The Army has the lowest score requirement.
Your boy was
He's the
very
Coast
close
Guard
to
for
become
sure.
a Marine.
Oh,
Isn't
dude,
the
I
Coast
hear
Guard
that
more
every
brutal?
time. No, it's easier. every time. Like I've talked, when I used to live in California, we were right next to Fort Ord, so we had a lot of rotating and retired vets there who played 40K, and I just hear all of them go, "Man, I should have done fucking Coast Guard." They all tell you, "Oh, it's lame, it's nothing," but dude, you just get all the same benefits. You don't have to do half the fucking shit. Damn, senior, damn.
Oh, sorry.
What the chair force, every branch gives every branch shit. We all hit on the space force. Hey, I'll tell you what, shit on the space force all you want. That's fine. There are space
Force.
force members who got their spurs riding with the cavalry. We have space cowboys in the United States military.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Call them infantry.
The Space Force space is also really cool. If you ever drive down to SoCal.
Well, aren't
I
they
haven't
moving
I
the-
haven't seen it yet.
They're moving Space Command to Huntsville.
Damn.
Well,
that's
I
the
mean, it was
thing.
always supposed to be there.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't find Space Force to be a ridiculous prospect, considering the only treaties we have are, no one's allowed to claim dibs on the fucking moon, and now Moon 2, I guess, as part of an extension of that until 2085. But the only other part of the clause was
we're
no
still
nukes.
part of the one where we can't have weapons in space.
Yeah, it was nukes.
No, it's weapons in general. It was extended to weapons.
I'm gonna choose to ignore that.
Okay.
You were first Cav? Hell yeah. I had a friend of mine, he was cavalry. One of the guys who me and a couple others helped build up our Warhammer community in Monterey before his wife got papers to be sent to Korea. I'll let you guess which one. Space Force
Definitely
Charge
North.
Missile Defense. I did not know that. That's based. Thank you, Rev. I appreciate that someone caught on with it. He was cavalry. I think he was in Afghanistan. He got his legs shot out like Cotton Hill, but with modern day medicine, so he kept his knees. So he would walk around like almost like his legs were like stilts, and he would talk about it plainly. It's like, yeah, I could run real fast for my size. I'm gonna be really pissed because my knees are gonna hurt by the time I catch up to you. So please don't make me run. If we don't speak of the scouts, those turds would roll out, start of a fight, and bring it back to the FOB. Damn.
I wanted to be a Marine, but Pectus said no. And also Mustard
I was-
District.
I was thinking Air Force for myself at the time that I really got into like model planes. Yeah, my eyesight is atrocious. That was their job, but still, yeah, I get that. You can't exactly blame them because that's their whole thing. Did he get legs like Lieutenant Dan? No, he has his real legs. It's just like his I guess it's like all the cartilage in his knees and hips are fucked up. So yeah, he could push himself to run, and the adrenaline will make him ignore the pain for a bit. But like, he'll be icing those fuckers for a month. The meme section of the Discord has proof that you live in Handy's walls. First of all, he got his ethnicity wrong.
Yeah.
Second of all, why is a Black Templar inside that human-sized cavity in the wall?
Yes, let's.
Should have gone
There's a
Navy instead of Air Force. You
Oh,
wouldn't have gotten fucked over.
Wait, there's a Black Templar inside of that wall.
There's a white supremacist inside your walls, Handy.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll just start blasting into the walls. I mean, it is Florida.
Handy, they're playing Shadowlane through the vents in your house.
It's...
Not gonna lie though, Shadowlane is actually a fucking bop. Does anyone know the fucking Shadowlane song, or am I just schizo posting in public
We
right
might
now?
know it. It's just we don't recognize what what it's supposed to be.
So I'm gonna
don't-
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna go ahead and say this because it's like, because I remember the question that y'all were asked like way ago, which was like, how did y'all get into Warhammer? I'm just gonna say mine. It's like I got into Warhammer because of Russian Badger. He made some
That's-
kick-ass videos.
That's fair. Man, I'm really showing my age though. No one knows the national anthem to the Kekistani army.
What? Why would we ever need to know? Okay.
You don't know the national anthem of Kekistan?
Oh, why would anyone know that?
Man, you were not.
Shut up! I'm not in a wheelchair. Shut up.
It's
Yet.
funny.
Yes,
Man.
yet.
It was back in the good old days when 4chan wasn't infested by feds.
Yeah. Transfer just make sure you get all the options laid up before you choose.
Because of a guy named Kaif, you don't watch stuff anymore. What Salt Raiders were funny. I could dig that. Man. Shit, guys. It is actually my bedtime. I do gotta go.
Okay, goodbye.
You're have a good
Goodbye,
night.
everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful time. And I recommend anyone who doesn't know what the fuck the Kekistan is, just Google Kekistan 2016. It's a wonderful time. Thank you everyone for being here. And thank you everyone for the donos, the follows. Thank you for the wonderfully, wonderfully active chat again.
Yes.
It's been missed. And I hope it stays a rockin'.
Yep, I do too.
In the words of the people from the great TV show Wipeout, ladies and gentlemen, good night and big balls.
Exactly.
Imagine how much more you can do. This would be if Matt's girlfriend is here.
I'm hoping she shows up. I want to go like I want to be unhinged.
She's still working right now.
Damn.
Yeah, I think her
What a shame.
I think her class goes until 8:30 and then she'll be home by 9.
I'm glad I am not in college anymore. I do
Yeah.
not miss
Grad
it. Although
school
I do
guru.
occasionally have the nightmares of, oh shit, something's due. Wait a minute, I'm not in college anymore. No,
I still get
private
that because I
degree.
got stuff at work too.
Yeah.
Cannot escape.
Be quoting. No, god damn it.
What happened?
So handy. What, Jax? Your own place none that means you have room to paint the Titan. Yes, but like well, you weren't here for that. Medical bills might say otherwise. So, yeah, I have a space set up. It's just I need the supplies. I need a paint booth and a better airbrush. And I've got like the crappy Amazon $15 one, and that's not gonna be good for painting a Titan.
Yeah, I butchered at least like 5 test models trying to learn how to use the Amazon airbrushes.
Oh yeah, I have test models lined up of what I'm gonna do for test models. Mainly gonna be the tanks, like the tanks I don't care about. But it's gonna be like, okay, I fucked up, throw them in the thing. Just get a Neo, that's what I was thinking about getting. Like for the tanks, like, oh, okay, I don't care, just throw them in a vat of isopropyl alcohol. Start all over again. Got how many tanks I can test on? 1, 2, 3, and then 2 ATVs. And also maybe a Redemptor Dreadnought, because I don't really care about Redemptors.
So, I don't have much complaints about the game that I'm currently playing right now. And for those who don't know what I'm playing, I'm currently playing Into the Dead: Our Darkest Days. The only complaint I have for this game is that they don't fucking let me. They don't in hard mode. They don't start us off with any sort of weapon, and I'm just like, that's kind of fucking lame because I kind of need a weapon, whether it's a baseball bat or something, to go scavenging. Why the fuck are they like not giving me a weapon to go scavenge when I need one to
Yes,
take
I
out
do.
the zombies?
Yes, I
So
do,
pissed. Ugh. It's almost like they like designed
The
hard
Sarah
mode to
Commission's
be
gonna
like,
put
oh,
in the
you're gonna
self promo
die.
Discord section. Yes, you can. That's what the self promo section is for. And god damn it, Reb, put your shit in the self promo section. Don't put it in. I mean, not the self promo, the friendos tab.
I do put it in the self promo. I've been
I
doing
said
that
friendos.
for like a while. Oh,
There's a tab, a self promo tab specifically for friends of the channel.
but am I not a friend of your channel?
You can post in the friendos tab.
Oh, but what's the self promo for?
The same thing, but you're not one of the friends of the channel that's allowed in the Discord. I mean, allowed in the voice chat.
Oh, okay. I just realized what you were saying. You said I'm not one of the people that are like close. Like, I'm not a person that is not close to you. Like,
No.
I'm close enough to you that you're like, oh, post in the friendos.
Yes. It's not like you
Okay,
also have
got
the role
it.
called friendos.
Look, oh, I never claimed I was smart.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little retarded.
I'm not gonna lie, I might be a little retarded. You never go full. You never go full retard.
Somebody do this
Love
for
that
that.
meme. And my scissors break, right? Yep. No, that was a complete waste of fucking of a weapon. Why are scissors a weapon? Oh,
What's the
I'm
best
immediately gonna
model you've ever painted? Probably still the lion.
I'm gonna immediately shut up now because they just gave me a fucking hand axe.
Yeah. But it's a damaged hand axe, so get fucked.
No, it's actually full. It's full. It has the full durability. So
I
in
would've
this
laughed if
game,
it was
your
damaged.
for in this game, depending on the type of weapon you have, is how much durability it has. So a baseball bat has more durability than a hand axe because the hand axe is like tiny.
Logic be
small.
damned.
Logic be damned, yeah. Damn, we can't
I
do
hate the fucking Saturn 9 Terminators. Holy shit.
Yeah, over-engineered, aren't they?
Yeah, and how the fuck am I supposed to do this balancing act of like having the legs support a giant 25-pound body?
That's the neat
Like a
part. You
weird,
don't.
awkward pose. Yeah.
Amazing.
The neat
I
part
should have
you
made some
don't.
green stuff before this. Oh my god.
Yes, you should have. Break hitting a baseball bat. An axe is made to chop wood. Yes. Like I said, I don't think that makes sense.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Okay.
All right. I think the funniest clip I saw recently was like a guy that was like, "Hey, chat, I'm gonna go ahead and drink some paint," and he pulls out fucking food coloring and he's like, "What? It's basically paint, but for food."
That's the way to get around the Twitch POS. Because when
Mhm.
Matt comes back, he can tell you all about that.
Oh yeah, no, he told me that story.
Suspended for drinking paint water. He said Lego
Allegedly.
store. Yeah, allegedly. Nice. I sold most of my Legos, but I kept the Bionicles and a few sentimental sets.
I got the bonicles. Cool. Now I have a character that can basically clear out
Varnish and
zombies,
Donovan.
and then one that
Sorry.
scavenges.
You see, that just means you need to paint them all over again. How much convincing will you people do until I get past the line in the Vulcan? I'm not gonna, because I don't wanna. Plus, also, you'd have to make the lion taller. Because Vulcan is one of the tallest Primarchs.
He's super tall.
Is that off now? Probably gonna go for another 15 minutes. Angron into Vulcan, he's on the back burner though.
This is a potential home.
Anyhow, Vulcan is the only. Let's not go into that. Let's not venture too deep into that. Not gonna buy any more Warhammer stuff ever. Oh, okay. Just because you're getting tired of GW's bullshit. I haven't really bought anything directly from GW. I don't remember, when did the Karkarinen's book come out? That was the last thing I ever bought directly from GW. Because the Saturnine Dreadnought that I got, I just bought it off of eBay before it went up for pre-order for GW, and it was 60 bucks as opposed to 120. Oh boy, 50% off, hell yeah. Best deal ever.
Best day ever. It was the greatest year.
Best deal ever made.
Of course. Best deal, best deal.
Why is that pranking him? I mean, you could if you want, but don't do it if you're not financially able to. Thing I bought was the new He stand, and before that it was the Leviathan box. Yeah, I know he is. I read what he's doing.
Screwdriver now as a weapon. God damn it. Too many zombies in here.
Ah, I have returned.
You
Oh,
has
yeah.
returneth, dear friend. Tell me, how's your piss?
Oh, that was wonderful. I've been drinking a lot of water today.
That's good to hear.
Stay hydrated.
Hydration station, baby.
I've almost finished the gallon.
Nice. I have.
Glad to hear
I
about
have.
the Salamander's combat patrol, but it's shit. I mean, most of the newer combat patrols are shit, unfortunately. By the time, yeah.
I currently have a thermos that's half gallon
Palette
right
and
next to
drive
me.
out at the same time. Because metallics tend to separate faster on a wet palette. And plus also the metallics I'm using, you don't even have to thin them. So I can just throw them on a dry palette. Vallejo model color air are some of the best metallics. That is, of course, besides two thin coats.
Some of the best. Some of the best we have.
There's some of the best metallic paints out there. They're a little bit on the expensive side, but my god, you get so much for what you buy.
We're gonna wonder and ask, why the fuck do you guys do the Trump, the Trump
It's funny.
impersonation so much? Yeah, that's literally the only reason. It's like it's funny.
Can't wait for Vallejo's new metallic launch, true metallic model. Yeah. I'm wondering if they're gonna release that in an air version too. They do a metal air version of that. Ooh, I'm buying those. Patrol would make a fantastic Salamander's fill. Yes, it would. Don't need most of what's in there. Yep. I feel like that combat patrol is more of a get us just starting Space Marines box is what that is. Yeah, that box is pretty much just start collecting Space Marines. Oh, I guess I missed the spot. Oh well, don't care. Well, I mean by I missed the spot for painting, not painting, for gap coverage. As when I paint on a wet palette, when I mix color for green, it looked kind of off after a few hours and looks off. It's like the paint got separated. Well, that's because the paint is separating when you have it on a wet palette for too long. Because more water is seeping into it. That's why. You might have the gutter. And then also, your paint when it's wet is a different color as opposed to when it dries. It's gonna get darker when it dries. It's just the nature of paint.
Pintura.
It do be wet.
But is it sticky?
I think I have problems if it's sticky.
Salamanders have more Terminator suits than almost every other chapter, but there are no Terminators in New Combat Patrol. They have almost as many Terminators as the Dark Angels. Dark Angels still win on the amount of Terminator armor. No, we're totally not hoarding that. Yeah, we're totally not hoarding space. We're totally not hoarding Terminator armor. Whatever are you talking about? Part of that has to be gray, I think. Is there enough alcohol? No, there's not. There's no more. What Terminator shape one? Yeah, it is getting late. And I do have to go somewhere tomorrow, actually. I just remembered I gotta go do some errands. Rinse it off. Let me raid Matt on Twitch.
You can read out too, Fart.
Yeah, of course I am. Alright, Henny. Yep, so thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good rest of their night or day wherever they are in the world. I will be back on Wednesday for a early stream, so basically like maybe 8 hours earlier than today's stream. So hope everyone has a good rest of their day. Yep, hope tomorrow is also good news too. So goodbye everybody.
Goodbye. Remember to spay and neuter your squidlings.
Goodbye.